se yehwe yemre ne so a yabo nonko manapa ho sema no edu pepepepepepe ye frame OPANIN KWADWO ODAME ADDO enti me papa se mintina mu na yensom mu se de adada ye no enne maboafo agina mechi pampen a ye hihye dwuma na ba besom mu yi enso wahwe wo Facebook enti mi kase ya enye ho abro ko Facebook uko Facebook a na type NEAT 100.9 FM FM just ubehu se video no ebo 724541 send your comments WhatsApp SMS na yanken kan mawo nsema ebebro so nde no edoso papa na yafo mu miensa ene sende yebesi ne koso so yebesi ne koso ankasa just eni broni beka se voices bebre ho no maibobo amamo na monso watibie cocoa board then pa na ekoso cocoa board a ekuafo jese cocoa jese omu kam ebi musu ebi musi chese yaba afasa aya waso east elections no primaries no ho sa so na party obetibi efa the same constituency primaries no ho enna nipa ogina ye anaso ogina bi se yento no so aba empo yenyi no na ombedi party nanim wo sa constituency ho no eye owura baba jama a chese abato no kwawiye no onna yeyi no ono so de nsem ababetudwa na yebekoko nsem num afi na etwato Kotoka International Airport to say what you say nti yebisa so owura JJ Rawlings Jerry John Rawlings we dey makai magje say ni ma me say so say ono so odiku na odi bedi abendwa nti esense Kotoka dey reasons omo dey ma no nti yebisa anaso say empo daachi bi ebeba bisa anaso say empo daachi bi ebeba Emma Rawlings yedidi akwa akoto bi so esanse ono so oye cool leader ana ti sanse mfo miensen ne ndewie yebe ne baba yoyoyo na yebekọ ayawaso east abatonum ensemu a epiepie ho no na yahwe yebebo ndi ni bia mawo na yahwe yebebo ndi ni bia mawo yebebo delegate no munya sa yebebo delegate no munya sa ejapade no thousand a busy cement and why more japade no thousand a busy cement and why more oko mu cha kako manchese ya chiche na baba jama den why ye different in tia asa aban yi eso ne pa hwi ebisu bi se na aban His Excellency John Dramani Mahama etiso na baba jama oye high commissioner to Nigeria oman Nigeria the pese the content ye wan yi presidencies ni omu asutre se na mpesa miye ana ofiti prekope high commissioner to Nigeria was have contested ebisu bi se na ban ye hu se baba jama no or contested nti abra notice of pool kra bae no na omuntumi enyi nedi free high commissioner from Nigeria no ana to Nigeria no omuntumi yi ni free so mochan ya owini ya nansa ana this allegation of bribery ana vote buy na mba nanka omunsa akena na obeden akoye MP asa ye high commissioner ye ekrofu bisa sa aban chese omuhede na omuyi omani ana se vote buy na ebe mu nti allegations ni ti na omuhede be di krata tenten Felix Kwachi ofosunsa ehye allegations o deben nti President Mahama say wasake no nti baba jama o yes obe contest primaries no abanyi pa kire say with all the intelligence o manti state institutions such say security institutions say wo maimu nyina o mutumi yi presidency ni asutre ana kire say ye bibi Crocodile the John I say it's better late than never yamba yankan beginning no na so say ye ba beka ye questions are ebinum ebisaro no ye questions are ebinum ebisaro no say aban no as a hypocrisy bi esan say aban ya tisua politics ya bato na de no kosi so omo se NDC eco presidential primaries no kra no owura John Dramani Mahama oma delegate bia sika oma obi sika se so esika so omo fa transport so omo fa nidi so omo fa bo mata so esika nti we de ne so enti na ehu aba oyene no ana so se ye hye da a sacrifice no se aban reset agenda nti ye reset nti wa obeye be ne akotia ye nche bia last year mu ya yom koye by elections MPP omo wo opposition ekra masika NDC omo aban mu ensu tua ablekuma ehifa ahaya ye kan say ekura firi constituency owelusu eho bukoche iti den ya say ye hu hypocrites ye baba jama nkwa koche bia ende musi hey waye boni na baba jama ono de otumi enche obi ade baba jama so akasa bebo ne no o de letter tintin so aba ebe kenkan bi akyerew na yehu ne pomasibre enti yenko ayawa so east na yentie delegate ni bi nneoma omunyaye no sidia omonso omudi tudwa yentie na yembra na ye wo bibia yeso yaka e de akyere mpanifo akra yentie delegate no baako nsemo a ono so odi tudwa after say receive sa nneoma ni bi yentie no
na send na ka TV no envelope na send na
envelope 3000 13 million
3000 and the car TV no
yes the late MP were here for 13 years that's yes after ni ire person only here and never and then property here we are here
Need FM new
we one delegate ono de o chem say onya TV no sanya 3000 cedis or the peso yay TV 32 inch television Nasco brand no bi ehun yame na mebo Nasco na sanso 3000 peso nti sa quantify TV no kra na 2000 a yes a brand no that dey no nko 5000 ehira taso shi na enkrofo di this allegations beba na baba jama so ma won kasa kakra yentie baba jama ono so si the audience no etudwa yentie no
to people. This is the first time I'm gifting things to people. I have been, those of you who know that every Christmas, every occasion, every instant, I have put down 2.5 million to give free loans to people. So if today you are giving, people are coming to vote and you are giving them something, it's not buying food. I speak. If you have listened to me carefully, I say, look, if somebody gives you gift, you can take it. But allowing that gift to influence your vote is what is wrong. It's not a gift. It's allowing that gift to influence your vote. Then it's wrong. By giving gifts, all this week, you think that you can bring people together and you give them water. It is not the item. It is the intention. Do you understand? And I don't think that I have gone around, I've spoken to them, I've met people, and that's why I'm still saying that I'm
Need FM new.
Enti baba jama askolondo say first time on the all man or chenkrofa there no every can say bronya bia every Christmas na say festive season bia or the 2 million cedis to ho a man crofo loan enti when ye news na the letter no the buy no say ne titi ne tia ne say ono baba jama Muhammad Ahmed o say ate say presidency President John Dramani Mahama appointment of the man no say onkosom as High Commissioner to Nigeria. We revoking the appointment no o say wajiatum wasanso ate say NDC as political party ono so ofiri mu no omo say allegation abeto dwa say ono wa bribe nkrofo ana say why vote buy no ono nso wate say party ni say wa set 2-member committee say omuhwehwem nso say why ready say obe aveli no ho for any investigation a party ni pese oye nti why ready na mom odinase kese e de ma ayawaso east constituency for moto abama no na constituency ni nyina se omato abama no se ombedi party nanim o constituency ho na onjina nse we no NDC na primary so nti sisi onye MP afei na electoral commission 30th March o mahye ombabeko by election nankasa eno no MPP beba CPP so ombeba yate say independent candidates bi kra so unity nti all the political parties LPG kra so ombeko mate nti 30th March and sana yabeto abanankasa we dey ye NDC mu nti o se oda constituency na se omoji no se ondi omanim e wo party ne din mu enti sasemu yi magje o se
Go down.
bema
Na
aban
what bon some the sopa.
Aban mu e dey aba se an appointment o revoke.
Yes.
Onye high commissioner bio isan say wakwa kogina ma yato no so aba allegation of you can say bribery and as a vote by mbia koso party nso dey aba even manka majority caucus omo kromo dey na eye me yakra
Omo cancel elections.
I mean how Mahama yaga na odi anim na o se boku ho no omo obia bibia da
I said wa mo bibia obi on man TNT but we do obi at television.
And it says in the form of TNT.
Sir.
Yes.
It's anything I want so can. Yeah. The woman say, Odame one. A year or man penny statement no the buyer. Who's
first kwacho for
the okay. A sign a year. See a statement in the morning. Or say President John Mahama has directed the immediate recall of Mohammed Baba Jamal from his position as Ghana's High Commission to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Yes. Now, share reasons no there man. This also the decision follows allegations of voter inducement in today's National Democratic Congress primaries in Ayawazu East constituency in which Mr. Baba Jamal, a candidate, participated. In this directive to the Minister for Foreign Affairs, recalling Mr. Baba as High Commissioner, the President noted that while the allegations of vote buying were made against multiple candidates who contested the primaries, Baba Jamal was the only serving public officer among them. In Tehano, or much the NTR, Baba Jamal Penna, when we issue statement, we want regardless of what my can in this for, because my can only end this for there, but no be a no public office, or holding public office be a no match the one. Yanko anymore. Also, the President has also noted the public statement by the General Secretary of the NDC indicating that the party has commenced its own investigation into the allegations arising from the primaries. Nti party ni dia na omatro so omo ya aware.
Yeah, omo recognize it.
Good, omo recognize it. Without prejudice. It is a woman mu kumfon in manim ye no. To the ongoing internal party processes and strictly in view of the standards of conduct expected of public officers, the President considers it necessary to act decisively to preserve the integrity of public office and to avoid any perception of impropriety or conflict with the government's code of conduct for public appointees. The recall takes effect immediately, and the Minister for Foreign Affairs has been directed to the necessary administrative and diplomatic steps to give effect to the directive. Odamidiatia menya adaji a yaken kan de we no. Kata no wo ma situate ni yi. Wo ma say code of conduct. And now say when baba cha de ni we no admit so no na che. but no team or 2.5 million be ultimate crowd them interest free. But also we hold public officer a code of conduct account who are we are aware no. We ye BBC ya esa we careful. Unso omo standard into code of conduct anymore. And also estate standards sir. It is a ye one more appointee or one more appointment. Our ben mono standards be where so one meeting. It even sa wofa mame share or say mame enkan ha. Oh, okay, mechanics is here cry. What share ministerial conduct and mame what about ministerial conduct in the more crana? Or say the minister is held to the highest standards of conduct in his or her actions, including those directly related to his or her functions. Hence, the minister must, 1, seek to advance the common good of the communities he or she serves in recognition that public office involves public trust. Ensure that his or her official position or official power is not used improperly to his or her personal advantage. It's when you know what much the standards are. One play so you minister so government role once you are an appointee. What much the standards be at threshold there's a it's no na one musu say Baba Jama breachy standards no problem. And to normal refer to the code of conduct. Good.
Say standard be one can say Baba Jama.
Yeah.
Or the year juma one fine year juma. By obinisu bisa say or kwakoye MP no kojina primary so.
Yeah.
Na still ko betumi hold these two positions na.
Okay. Eti ehwono wama ebisa that question no. We Baba Jama adeche enya primary so no call you know. Who says I wish statement in a president the buy now or one more clear.
Or vote inducement.
Yeah, vote inducement.
So it's the primaries.
I say enya primaries na or contesting na mom almost to say why ye bibi
be bonny
bibi bonny or the quarter vote anything na ma woman no
internet just an come yan hwe han ma na ko primaries na wie
oh say na ko primaries ni we are officially no then na ye you aka do ye the papa fro a replace into ko primaries na wo ba be win we are mejima di say yes no ma we na call so a na nka one be issue statement no after third match
say bianco wini
good wini we are
elections na nkasa na nka
betimi
ana so no krade
ono akrade resignation ebeko so dey say entina sa na ebe ye ba we ne ye a vote inducement allegedly omokase waye
enu ntina omoyi free
ntina we ma recalling because we breach portions of the code of conduct na o man penye de baye no. That is it. What
hire and fire. There's no explanation. Because Baba Jama akonya say onko yi na no. Unlike the part ni no more yes investigation. Friend. Say masa yati say we chefe wo anasa semben otumi kafa ho no. Ba dey because ono no hire, also no fire ntino. They say were you ready?
Were you free?
Mere allegations said them crana.
But when who say yentimi treating no say just a mere allegations because candidates in Emu no crana jiatum sampa wacheche no aba.
Na watch any man no chese why born.
Na battle afena na we dey ya. E say no man dey wo me dey better argue because I battle ye koto aba. Who say the voice now boy? Or say or child yes. Achade dey why na mba achade. Me obi chama dey ameje. So we are politicians or young one. Politicians say we be eat me chan.
Oh yeah.
So they say. But say ye to abana okwa cheche no ma wo sanji tu mu say yes me na me cheche ye but ya de me ye dada. Eti no na president no wo ma dwem no mo hu say we breach standards bi because say na ka wo ye dada kra sabre na wo nkuta position bia.
Okay.
And then there what be so position bi mu.
Yes.
And nti na krata no kra sai ka say Baba Jama pe no more fair no because or no pe no hold public office.
Okay.
So that's here. Eti nanka one ma kan there won say wo hwe we ni mu a one ma kan there eye party for no enya Baba Jama pe no mo deal o.
No.
One deal with obia.
Investigation be
very good. And no be cover obia. Obi o charge bia na be cover. But wo hwe presidency statement ni there eye Baba Jama esan say ono na wo mama no to me ono na o man pani ama appointment.
Yes.
It will breach
na say ko Nigeria kranka wona president Ghana president
you Ghana president wa Nigeria
it won't be cheche no just like that
na ba cheche no ma just like that no asa be gia to me say wa cheche enu nti na womo no womo refer to standards threshold be a we breach our code of conduct and womo board no go anything no
okay
and I think it's in the right direction as well.
Oh yeah.
And it is in the right direction because you will normally be so who do public office I was because there be because who do public office no be want to me you because public office in empower you say wonko na nim nyanse nti bra na be you won nipa dodo bi wo ha won betime enu nti na wo public officers so obedi one city kra na so they say it is ko fan mu they say they wako NCC for workshop no en krata be sign ansa waji 50 cities no wa bo say
enu nti na anope na kobna ka say NDC for bebrebe nyina wo nko a ena omampanyin etumi ayiw se kogina aban na name e Nigeria chese nipa bebre wo ho no mo nti ye de ama wo na se de asoa wo nti code of conduct bi wo ho no mo ye de ball man ho bra na say appointees ese ye disu a na won disu de na say
wonim say de ye kan baba jama akocha ade we ye somewhere Buronya nimu 27th wo baby buronya nimu no cheche we ya go phobia but timing is of essence so say ye kan ebre na odekoya ade ne nso no so ka ho enu nti ne yesi ye beto aba ade ebeche ne ya to aba men ye campaign adentra on the D-Day memfa we kra nkokokra
party ashansu de kra
nkokokra bi anko ade so obi awo kwanya so be send the party atade wo mo se wo betima hye no ofie na mo baby a yeto aba no hwe na wanfa nkoko
employer na se posters bi kwa titale ho be
kwa ni nyina police station bi a yeto to aba so posters wo ho a that D-Day no wo mo timi wa ni nyina free ho so it tells you say about one kuta na significant consequences bi a eno na an yobo ho ban it is say ye beto aba na koche ne no na abeya asem but said ya wokan ye no amanyofo no so esasem we na aba no when it say ye hypocritical about it me ne wunyina na ye ko Yesu krom TV said ben ye ho Bendigo Convention Center TV said imiane na take away
and kwa no youth wing
youth wing and na youth and women's wing wo mo kwa esa conference no that
elections.
was 2018
me for 4 years back
4 years back
Oman to ama Baba Jama no Oman Broja Jemfi Oman to ama bro eno na de Pablo no na de ba no
Pablo so sa conference ye nyina na ye wo ho eno ma be na nkoso wo ho
aya
TV set and the one why we biane eno kwa take away befu na okwamna ni mfoni e bo so awaboduku is what they
even aya was west ogo 2024 elections mu ana ko photo
atata na ma budget
and politicians na say ya dan ye ho
okay now yemra your current dispensation kra say ya by elections there goes you no man go so no man call so but e bia fe na party na hu say there be et say yenya 10 meaning from so bia say bia obi be ka say bia Baba Jama no be so mu use as a scapegoat and I say ade bia si a et say yedu baby a ye betene
ne boiling point
turning came na say yetimi duru ho ne ye bre na se eti ano ne ye bre na hwe police ni bi eche me na me kokuma se ana police fu chale me hwe nkrofo a edija wo mo dija gugugu o ba ko do wa me so me dija ni bi me do what they almost stop me ade almost mirika na me kono to them na nye obi na kan ebidi mani me kra me nyansa ne ho afa na me pe baby papa sa ne ho minyanza no na me de ba be chim na de okonda de no wanche no o masa wan wo akronfo a yetimachi wo mu nyina de de ni baba ko ne ye che no eti ho na ya che eti be se ya fa ngo gidem so de se eti ama o de akronfo wo ko akronfo ya de a ye chibi ebi so tibi twa
go even 3 crack obokro no at the same time
venue chibi na ebi ko na ono no kwa na ya che wa wo so
yenya na ye ko chiba
ko na be yanko stage wona ko tro ono asem wo ko brika tente so enti odabie ade no
ede ya e be kan obi
ba ede ya yes yes start ya ye ho adwuma e be kan obi
but me one thing is say I mean support says ye beto aba car candidate ni bono ye be fa kwan bi so na nka ya te so na ye ye free
no dey breed corruption no
a serious part because
eba sa o say we honorable say James Abu
ya ni na kasa
Emma be said be some direct questions say papa it na mo ntimi break even no eye den na mo ka mabo mo timetu ya o say and say wa na me say ne eye kata se na wo mo eyo no mo timi dia atwetwa wo mo atuatu wo maka o say me dia men ka say ne wakasa de ya ono na nka o say sa na me ka de ya
u bisa de ogitum
na mo menyo no na e ka so they say into wakasa eye no kra so that's the reality because a car wo mo bo so bi ba be ye president odame na MPP prime minister
flagship yo mo
ko ba ko na me ye bold ye wie na me frɛ no na me say bra wa boka say o say Magere ba
aka we ye quantify
aka we zu ya twero
ya ntwero
aka we ya twero ma ha we ka twero say ma boka say
bad debt
Sebi aka we there on the ground guy one of the candidates
because obebontoa the whole country
challenge easy
and sana baby obedu bia so be mo bibibi
yes
wunkwa even with team no krampo
hotel nam no kra wo hotel
maintenance of car any of
fuel aduane o bedi eno kwa kra iska ketoa
DJ no so yetiti ya mo say obi 500 be 500 be 1000 yes kakuma
bon sadie no et say yetimi hwe because the way a no soro do so soro nti generally no say yetimi say we NDC party officially woman ka say so mo no
yes
nyame adom ochine ya wo report ne ko
honorable Yunusa Fuseni edi super papa
ochina we are one the report ne ko wo mo meye hu the outcome na ye hu the pomesibre because wo hwe committee na omo power na eno ma omo so omo yen emu ba ko ne say wo mo emma yen hyehyeye a ye betimi de yesi saa de ewei anokwan because it's becoming
obi any budget if it will take NDC to stop this thing obi any budget because in the near future we nim baby a won so buka ko jina say ko pa beto obi
good say normal way do say normal way be a court to we ora the Professor Frimpong Boateng
yes
any ora ta Kennedy ana the Kennedy
you can say
nipa me say
yahonya
hotamakuro ba ko ka ho
and Frimpong Boateng any third person ka ho one more than somebody jina court say sa delegate system no yenhwe na
mu nyimfo so mo de ko o ma van ko say MPP
no
ba so mo MPP for
one
more de ko say NDC ni MPP
o man you yenhwe ni side free
o mo yifri o pabo za amanyoko na kan ko mo nyina kra so be yi free
na yifri wa na amanyoko no mba de yi o mo kandini
say no mo say card bearing members enkoto
na say enkoto are still a delegate ya na ekwakoyi
there be say dey
ko wunya the whole Ghana koyi
wunya the whole Ghana but we say MPP and o mo kwakoyi o mo Frank Atuni
nti
MPP for no mo koyi no mo na bere Ghana for yen belong to MPP
and they still somebody can induce them with something
but no there as a college ni
eso and still they go do am
but no crown e say they okay general election is how mo yen no ama one mo be yen nya bi general election there me obi nchama de general election ba ma vonya okwo villages no me ade a wo mo de na ahomache ugbo say na pick up na so mo de che na eko the villages no me ade wo mo de ko still wo mo ko induce nkrofo so but e bia no nka e be ma na ba form kakra
e den a say e kese sa untumi hwe mu yin
odamonim say time na MPP womo college ni a few ones and womo aye kuma bi na that time the constituency executives kakra bi na kokoto
leaders kakra bi no mo be share of
me na fofo a no mo konongo sabe na me adwuma konongo na me kai say elections womo gina mu gidigidi as you sika womo gina etoka womo to talk cars akasa and na bo kwa na say one the delegates say fast na ka delegate kwa do no aso akoto na ba ensuo bi na de ba na de ama no take away park ba ku bi anu waje na waje ni TNT fia bi na okọ ba sa bere no na say
yes
say delegate say adwuma papa ma foto sika omo de na wo mu biem to omo biem no still wo mo ye bad American na eswat so that's it inti yen find solution na kwankwa say bi a akoye baba jama ne wo ma kerinti ye betwe but ye hu say eye problem a eda ye nyina esense ye kom MPC nyina ye no kre MB be no no so One bucket to the mangrove.
Yanko anymore.
Okay.
Cocoa board. Essential. Yentie pharmacy
pharmacy.
Almost so bena omobo. Yentiom na yembra.
November nenda otiwe mato koko $250 aminye scam out me sorry farmers net me wosa my ejuma for 20 years me witness we before say ya to koko pa na aban tuaka eye me wanwa amanfo tata me mitimi nda honorable me sero me bukoto de pa chew farmers we ko parliament na ko kama me na aban e release scam me company na mo so first scan mam na me ntua me farmers no send omo ye no omo high 15 November oko $1,000 ana me dia call me LBC a mo ntua me ka me sere wa
kit ane kitame no mo hwe so a obie ni wa ye tuaka ni nyina e wo kam sese me wo faase a me hwe no wotifie o cover city wotifie sika ni wa me de ma akwala ne de akọ enti e be sere aban si sika no November ene wo so no mo hwe ya hyehyɛ November ane yaye eti esra aba no ye sika no won fe ma yen esanse ye ni dwuma bia di o ye nkura na ase ha ye wo no ye dwuma ni koko nyame anim ni aban dada wo free so no obeto ye koko mu e ma ye se dollar wo soro enso ni yetumi to niama e di ye ho ye ma school fees ni ye se ye nya ene mass prayer ni ye no ye nya biem ene wo koto aduro akobọ okoko a baako 150 200 ene sika na ye di ne de ato aduro no ye nya ame ye koko no se akate no esaya na omo se koko no ti ye besra aban se won kan se yensu ye nipa omo te ho ana omo de omu didi enom yensu ye nya bi ane ye di anom ye ne ye ma ene ye wo faase nom ye sere omo kan se omo age yen omo ba dada yen wo beto obi to koko e ma ye 3100 Most of them 6,000, will be 7,000. Ye ni aje, am yakoto aba amamo. Ene kokwa the price am de to so e be kan ho no 500 cedis ana mo de be kan ho ana ko 36,000. 3,600. Eno so a mutumi ntia. Se mo de asi wo se ada se ye beti koko so ana ye beto so. Me ye ma meto kwa me nkroma. Womo a mebetu womo yen papa Lawrence no mo twam omampanim kufuo no na nado atamels no koko a yebetu so no ye ti se ya ti koko so da eti onhwe ye na wanti koko no so na emomu ba bia sika ne hye no omkofa ye sika metua ye ka ne ye ma ye wo faase ne ye nanan mo no intumi hwe om school ni bi na ba bi omo hye no omo so ye ma no atumi akoduru hobi na daache ye nso ye ye tabafo iti ye besere mo Mama ya John Mama, esedu nkatia, Randy Abi oya sports minister. And now also na oya Coco board chief executive. O Coco kra woni muram, ani wa hu Coco, ani ya di wa beto so. And that baby amudi ya ba bewie. Ti esra won, amomfi esika ma ye, eno ne ya hwehwe.
Ya cooperative. Me ya president. Na efi se ni ya twom mre twom ye hu ni abai bida. Se me mediate 1 years. And so me say adwuma na be ye se me nya adwuma bi ameye eti me ye ku adwuma na makoto mi koko na abusome nan untu ameka e de na opese me abrewa midi se adwuma be na me ye na me eti me slaban adisebe no adi tumu ya pani chao o ka ta bla chom no beto koko no sister wanye kakra ni adwuma ye de yaje atom na kakra yaje atom so na wo fesika yi mayen na ye be ni enti adisebe ani ya dia to aben yesre no onya ma ye no komo de ye ma titifie o me nananom atitifie sabe nya sika ma no anu akọ ete me sra ba ni sampa ni chaw ni de kwa so bi nya me pa ni chaw wo ho ya mo bo na ye sika no hia kakra ma ye wate ye fu hu afu me metumi ado metumi na ukuta ba ni a o so okọ etu amedo eno hama ba ko ye se 120 me wo bi na me de akoye eti ade srage ene ye de to ani
ewuni ye no ne kwanya me anim odi hwamo ayem ko wodi me hwamo odi kwafo nyina hwamo na sesa no be ye ne dia ya kwafo na kansa ne kokko kwafo no ye kokko no asase no ye de mama galamsefo na mo tu because that's kind of mood since ni ska do maye no nti sana zete ne ya fa ya adwen se ye ne mahama ana ye ne abane nyina no ye nto kokko ye kokko fo biom ye beton ye ma nyina ma galamsefo ya asase no
ɛhwɛ ɔna abo sɛ ɔno so break yama no yɛnya abotire ma na ɔno so bɛhome ba yɛn so yɛdi obia yɛdi kamafo obia ɔno ne yɛ kamafo ɛne nti sɛ yɛn so yɛmfa pressure nkosi ni so a ɔno so bɛda ɔbɛwe lasinti ne yɛdi abɛsi so wo ne yɛ kamafoɔ mahama so nti sɛ ɛntoro no twa kyerɛ yɛn no ɛnɛ deɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛni ehu enti yɛni abɛda hɔ enti ɔpa sika no ɔno deɛ ɔpa ɔmfa sika no ɛma yɛn ɔpɛ so a ɔntena so na emom no efie aka yɛnim efie mmienu ɛde abosome ɛnkoro no aso awie ɛne ti yɛ so akuafoɔ yɛnum deɛ ɛyɛ me ba te fie ɔnkɔ sukuu me nua ba te fie ɔnkɔ sukuu ɛne ti sɛ ɔno ne ma bu aburokyire na to ɔsi yɛn ma yɛn tena se a na yɛn da yɛn kɔ so amrɛ yɛn nkurasefoɔ ntena kurase de ya ɛne ɔno so ɛbere no so a ɔbɛhu sɛ yɛn so yɛn abrɛ
ɛna ɔkɔ koko border ntɔkwa na ɛsi hɔ managing director no CMC ɛne chief executive of koko board no sɛ yansrɛ ewura John Mahama na wanyɛ saa deɛ no ho biribi a ɛmfa asomdwie ɛmma koko board hɔ da sisi yɛ kase egya dɛm dendenden obiara sɛ ɔno na ɔyɛ in charge wei sɛ ɔno na yɛ in charge nti wɔn ntumi take decision biara na yɛ ana awerɛ hɔ so ɔho yɛn nyinaa yɛ Ghanafoɔ deɛ nanso so government bi ba ɔyɛ transfers no bebree sɛnea medi kan yɛ no obiara na wa transfer no wokɔ trading room hɔ a ɔmo a na ɔmo nim de paa wɔ hɔ no nyinaa no yɛ transfer wɔn nyinaa so politics nti so enti wɔn a ɔmakɔ wɔn sɛbi mi nka sɛ bi wɔn abɔn but obiara wokɔ yɛ ade foforɔ a wokɔ sua enti na nka wobɛma wɔn akɔ understudy wɔn a na wɔn wɔ hɔ no na wɔn atumi ate aseɛ na wɔn atrade koko no sɛ nka wɔn tie saa futuo no a nka nyɛ ne sɛ wɔn yɛ sɛ wɔn bɛyɛ sports sales nkoa nka wɔn yɛ forward sales na ɛnɛ nka saa press conference yi koraa no nka bi nka ɛma so.
Neat FM ni o.
Wei ɛyɛ akoko farmers ni bi akuafoɔ no ɔmo na ɔte ɔmo ne no na ne etwa toɔ no deɛ na yɛ MPP minority na ɔmo so ɔmo take that opportunity na ɔmo kagum enti maje
away odame
CCI cocoa board and cocoa farmers ne ekoso yi ne puma sibre pa ne sen
puma sibre nyina se be pesca na etu akwa eze pesca na etu
ade wonti ne CEO kana randiabe transfer abe o ka wonti ana o se edwa maso no cocoa no bo na aba fom enna yenso ye de ne wo ha no bo wo soro nti saban eto na boarding wa ha odudu edwa maso a obeboka nti usi yenden
eno ni explanation now
yes
Papa Choway Dr. Randiabe onhwe na wo mo fiscal license buying companies and the money we are no to wo ma to mo de wo ntua ka wo fiscal ma wo ntua mo
de na branch ba ko kese ono to tobi
wo mo de enso a egu apaso a wo mo nkonya nkwaje ye no mo kwana mo nkwaje o
se sisi anu akwese
wonim de wo mo ni se enoma ne bi yo ha aya ente se you over politicizing no eno na na edi enya no o se me da bia maka se hwe fam wo ye de politics me
ekosuru aban he
ekosuru aha
ekosuru dan aban se ye ono
eba fam aban se ono ma
yes
etu se me de maka me de position here one me se nei se wa and this wo mo gitum so wo mo na wo ma fam wo aba fam me wa fam wo na aba fam na no ma me edupe na aba fam wo na aba fam ewia se adwaman so ekofam
yes
na dollar exchange rate ni tia ye wa aba so body bi wo ha ye de be ma aban no wo exchange rate na
wa
sustain na ke kapa body an ko mo de to 4 cedis 50 pesos
ato
1 gallon bi aso
so ansana taxes egusu
so they say good
and so they wo bi yi
ba nam say aba fam ni ntino and am from complaining so much so say the city no enti say from we aba for me say mujitum say okay yan ne ya ma na aba from okay ekosoro nso a say mujitum say mo na maye na mutum banya ye mu bia de ye mu say no ma ye mfa enye
na de nti na wo yi politics no free koko
die so wo hwe nsama time NDC one more opposition at one more kind na. O say no say one more kind also then sabre no now we share dollar no sabre now share cocoa bo it is sabre net say but wo can who say cocoa bo the timi kosoro tumba form.
Yes.
It is a timi kosoro ye bisa aban no so say mo say aba form. It mu timi koton free akuafo no ha. Say one money akuafo no say price review committee no abedwakuo na one mo share cocoa ntumu eso ana say on bete so ana one be manage na ba bi ejina no. Sabedwakuo no so omo tenase na wo mo hyehye wie na wo mo kwa adwaman so na se ekosoro chen dia wo mo ne akuafo no hyehye na aya wo mo de balance no break akuafo no dabi sense kana ban ho na ekọ
and ekem
it is an so atia wo so ngonkoto na da chi bi na ekosoro a wo de akoshem because they say yeah ken
nti aban to no mboka
aban to no mboka ne se no na mboka se aban ne boka mementi azie no.
Na say ade no ye ton 2 cedis e wadwa so.
Ene na aban ne bold.
Eba Ghana so ye ton 4 cedi. Nso say aban ne ton 4 cedi, no ton 2 cedis.
Okoton for no to ade na enche say awaye de ato ho. Enuti na da bia na say ye hu say emfaso bi wo hwa na ye break sa even na. Ye de sika no bi beto baabi. Na say ekoye say ya. Wo so oyo no ye wo stabilization fund bi wo ho.
Okay.
Ye tiska tum. Eno ne ye for oil.
Yeah, nti say yin be cocoa de.
Say osa oil no ekosoro eba forma na eba say okay manfo no ye pese wo mo ho ha ye mfa ebo no bi nka ho na ye boawura stabilization fund ne de ba be kushin so say
na subsidy no
good na ban no atime de say sika na subsidize on confess can free baby so dey say eti say de akwakoye o ba bete so na won bete so mekuafo won kan tell me okay say de na de yete so
na wan ti say ekuafo ni bi ebo be na say e free
ni emu say
ya pontin bre so omo nti say koko ya te so da na fi u ba bete so omo mpene
so eti me de nyame ni nipa nim ye de ja na ye de aso awo so dey say say yes obi ye your friend saying professional driver ni yes o take ni mo twi sa keke o professional driver one nante kwan no so just over experience bibi FCA otimi save the situation and say yeah why you professional e ka driving they say you nyina driving
say no obi anim
obi abetena ka anim no watu na mom asamato no ha na to no ehye na obe ya wo bi beso mu no ene na be ka say wow situation yi ba ye hwe say de waye no so dey say enti say ne de me mom de ko da me hu excuse akuafo no enya excuse no mo hwe they had dog can one there and to akuafo na sum Debbie.
And
the best way they say, baby, I won't be sika. They are to talk no yet, no to talk. Yes, one fa. Now, Mommy, I domina say a born, say cocoa born, and yes, a buffalo.
Static.
Eddie, to be costro. A costro no break is even on the aquacuship.
So, because na saber when you are 2 we are boca
and a cabas, I Canada won't that should be a year for the becano. Because Rachen, the make we are for near this. Subsidies in be I say we are friends and fast so dey e benya wo na ya de bia ba be hyem wo ho na you say was Canada until say no moment it will be difficult
na omususu say anka aden na oman Ghana yetumi aye kokoa from tintin ebesi nemre yentumi process in mass production say nim say CPC wo ho omoye chocolate bi na de but akwese heno pe na akwazo se koko na ye produce wa na doso e mo mo to mutumi produce na na
so mutumi process
wa ha maye
dane no
yes this is say they export
raw beans na ye de ko
nti ade nti na ke yen hwe that side no so process
yes no na ye nkoma no na long term eno ne de as I said their gold in yen nya gold refinery ya refine gold be won't it. Oh, yeah, we last week another billions of we are refining.
Me who gold bar.
You refining
I took force in some jeff.
It is a yes, here refining a year. I don't know be my more sicano. It is a dia working. Hey, you cocoa if you say won't say at we at ye.
Yes,
na yesu. I didn't mean yesu. How? I didn't me say a man one ton toast. Me na wo bebre Burkina. Bu anu mu bu omo Burkina ho.
Oh yes.
One mo kwa because to suru go peche.
Omo koto ni cheap.
Omo koto ni cheap.
Na omo de aba.
Omo de gu kem, omo ba be yiri yetirim.
Ture gina ya o de factories.
Ene ko and na entonso ye commodity bi a wonim na wo de trash here wo Burkina emra be diw so je nso na ete so so de fa ko tra na dwade so de ase ema na man bisa man zo mko obi ma na
mikro mpaga cars ni mba bi
first na car ba
pack
and now say wo ma set ya processing plant wo di toast mate so wo aye toast yogurt
ayo meanwhile Ghana a free paga eba na vrongo 6 minutes unanti kra je say enya ahibia ne woduro aye won navrongo tomatoes navrongo ntade nanka yenso yen vast ewe hono
yen process ye de enti won say cocoa beans na yen fan ye hwe eya ne asese gubotom ne ye de kono won say eba
from ne yetum fan ye hwe mehu ekwafo ne bia egu apaso no mo sa esie omo so mo ye raw and Ghana made kase Milo
that's all one yan yakra beto one yan no fa no man fa
no betimi ano
na ye be no ye be no ye sa de anwuno kwa na ye ze ade ade kum kwase
ajei
it's ade anwuno na ye no man wanyinya wanim so de ase because it say ye won no ne ade a it is all mine no ye hyehye so de ase na long yetumu say ye verify ya cocoa yi na masa cocoa e ba Ghana ne na echa say yentimi hu say yesi cocoa the pod no ye no masamna no bebre still yentimi echa say still yentimi nye
enye ho hwe na haba etigu keke
enye machines ya na ese yekoto de bana ye be amanfo no munya hunimde
haba ni etigu na dry yemfa ye hwe dua na mu esi ho yemfa ye hwe ewumu a na ewu akate agusi so na ewu yemfa ye hwe beans na ye export kakra bi na process wa ha no mo na pod na nkasa de eche the best etum de ya dankase e de ala te semna na e de dware
na de dware
asa
no yentumi fan yehwe enuti na de oha we abati we na ma se nkomodie na ete se ye refine ana yetumi process cocoa beans no ye ma se nkomodie ni kopa ene wiasa dwama ye betumi de sare mfa nkokora ye process ye no ama ni ya ne kama meet the international standard ni akora de kwa akoton ama wo so de ase ya kwa na akoton de ama wo rather than say ye betena on akwagodu say ekuafo kem and aban no so o ma yirom hu no mu kire mu ha anyway me dey obisa me metro mo say ye de agya mo ye de agya no ye de aso awo eto how na ba bia mbenya sika no mo pe excuse say yes eka bi da wona wa eka bi da and o ka tren wan and there say politics no and that say kura no NDC this abai by second year mu na wo it excuses be wo ha and say babiem and say babiem because mo buy and mo ba beto eka no da no mo ye de na e fa ho so they say mo se mo tua bia fa mo pesca na mo tua kwafo ne ka so da me no mo ko to say the excuse be no mo ne be ma the part be dia tum obetima dia tum no ma che ni trimo no ma che ni trim
okay ebi ka say Abrana NDC opposition. Yes. Dr. Randy Ransford Abbey, your friend Randy Abbey. Na oye champion. Banu koko nsemwa. No a champion papa. Entie Abrana no opposition.
Okay, ne sem bi okan.
O cheche koko nsemu.
Okay. And that's how aben papa.
Omonti ase se ye de adwuma ne man ye de aso ani. Ende ase ohun otokua no.
All right.
It is only a useless government. You have the power. It is only a useless government that will say that I've seen somebody engage. Please let me finish. No, please let me finish. So I'm saying that it is only a useless government that is clothed with everything here. That will say that I can pick and choose when to enforce the law.
Enti Ora Randy Abbey.
Ono na no ocheche mo.
Ono no chechem. Ese koko nsam de na wa be papa. Na fifi bu afuso akabi.
How is it?
O de yentie ne.
Okay.
Ya me na.
Boni yentie.
Nchemu no so de aba. Enam e kana na wo ka se omo so mbeto okabi.
Ya mbeto omo say about 300,000 tons bia. E de sank yetua. Yetua hoka. E ye koko.
Abane chemu no eya Kufuado aben owura Buahinedu Joseph Buahinedu miame papa esanko mo hwe no mutua ane board chairman
Hakman Usuajima kotua ye discakra kotua o esanke ye hwe supply
yes yamfo koko na nko nti akoyeka And omunji we nkwe.
Akoye
Omunji koso abanu so bedeka. Because we be higher. Because here 3,600. Would do a German so near 2,000. That's 1,006.
Okay, it is say me ba. What's the Dr. Randy Abe say? Say no. One minute me embe to kuku no.
High price.
High price is 10 cities. No one got on 4 cities. Into the crack and the crack in China.
Says this year, yeah, jigu shirts, cocoa shirt, yeah, jigu. Aha, it's near the court. TNT 5 buff. Say eka no. Ono so say MPP are buying. Almost on buy no. On betu kabi. Okay.
In 2017, Joseph Wainedu was appointed chief executive of Cocoa Board. Honorable Akonkwami Usuajimai was appointed board chairman together with the board and management of Cocoa Board. When they took over, so a year, 2016-17 cocoa season, the management of Cocoa Board at the time urged syndication of $1.8 billion. By 30th of December, Nasikano one Ghana anyhow. 30th December, which is 2016. One Ghana ni billion. But near to cocoa. Near to cocoa, I think about 500,000, which amounted to the 1.8 no. Because your projects are 1.8 billion. Said about the cocoa 850,000 metric tons. Okay. But about 500,000. Almost 300,000. My let's canasa.
If buaf. And then on switch him say, yes, almost so buy no. Betu say kabi cocoa beer. And so kwaji husika. Ni to me and supply ni na. Engineer say, Eddie Aban we kwanu we jakakra. No, they are two. On Suzu Bows. Hey,
Ben America say no need to me, I know excuse. Yes, a car babato. Yes, there should be a way. Said it to my sort to a phone out. Don't because you say, well, I want to make what so my queen is not to that day. Only for so many months.
Since November.
One say, one more 2 years being so count. One more 2 years, can also. Because yeah, almost almost 2 years.
Since November.
One was almost 2 years. It is a 1 more 2 years. Then we have to know him for no much or that is what they say. So that you bet me who is it.
Some me kosu na na ma ya se menya ya enua kuma Sam Jerome.
Yeah, Jerome.
Head of corporate affairs
corporate communications.
Yes, corporate communications. My friend there over there on jiso. Enti be free fifi buafo na say ono so head is office open. Nti embisa ne say same way when yen chechiremu asem we ni puma si bre pa ben abra mo beto saa aka ne bi no kwan ben so no mo fa so enti
dem na wade atum so mo je ka no to wode
no some osom beto ka bi
ba me kire say no currently no wo say 300,000 tons of cocoa bi esa ke ye supply na ye ntima supply ba ne sen
yembisa no owura fifi buafo ye mo ha de ba ni FM so
mejo so
na ewie yesre bisa ohumpo etisen
na me ado me ho ye mpacho so
me so me ho ye papa na ewie ye frɛ wa boko eja why ye Cocoa Board head of corporate affairs waginem papa mo man pen ensɛm a epiepie wo Cocoa Board ene cocoa farmers entem no enim sɛ abra na mo so mo ho no nsɛm bi sɛ ya na etumi ba abra mode ne bae no kwan mo fa so esiesie ena sisi ya ni abei kwan e befa so esiesie na mmom ne edi kan mu firi abendwa no so no se MPP mu firi aben mu na Cocoa Board mu so mo de modwuma ebe bewie no anya bia ekasan ena mugya ho esan se Randy Abe ama ya chase se about 300,000 tons of cocoa ina nkese your supplier yentumi an supply asoman nti ye bisaw sa eka no na mugya wo ho anasa na etisen
okay edikan no kwese ukata no it was stated over 330,000 metric tons of cocoa a contractor na Cocoa Board assign na you deliver as a contract no. Na contract enyeka to start with. Contract is say cocoa board. Yeah, you make no. Edi on such a crata as so. You never cocoa. It's cocoa board. A Jessica, a bra or sa contract no. Or the cocoa. Edi akwa komedjuma no. It is on you cocoa board in Huska. It is said your money na roll over contract. And yes, if you are former government need you Huska. Only thing they say, only not sign contract. The contract now only not sign. A person has only cocoa commander.
Okay.
And yes, sir, cocoa board. To your government, what you Huska.
Yet in your can see ya. Let's just say, Menuwa aqua no basse. Memma o cocoa, ebia 200. Ya de atuho.
Yes.
But Menji usikaye.
Yeah,
Egusuti you.
Yo. Nemum, be a hard drink a crowd on say. That contract I started, you know. How been a cocoa poor, not our form. So, yeah, brand MPP wa bemuno. That cocoa bono was about 1,008, a quarter of 2004, 2005. Most of the contracts are signed that way, no. Now, our form. Let's say, we scan our form. It's your see a deliver on cocoa. It is also something for only complete. It's a no complete. So, they say, the cocoa boa costro. It is like any year sign a contract. They are like a contract in the movie. But then yes, one signs our contract. No mean but money for some person almost sign contract make a kill. Now projections are yet say yen sabe to me aka cocoa do bi. Issue and to or paba what paba. And no such thing is an etia dia cocoa ni yen sanka. It train a fear way in no. Let the cocoa at the mouth. And no one say one sem. Na kukura woman say, "Omo mana yesase we bra edikan ya ye wo roll back contract e wo kuku board abakwesi enye no kre roll back contract that 320,000 happening in Kano. In fact, checks from cocoa marketing company for it to cocoa quite say that contract even December year krata na de come transition team no. By J5, outside the NDC for Bebano Plano. Now, contract will deliver contract and Manaka 175,000 metric tons.
Okay.
And so, only the Omo also say, if from November, between January, the Kurana MPP free office hall. Here, deliver contract will be Manaka 175 for Omonka. Omo, me say the maker say, and here the first time I BBC I see. At the time, MPP take it over in 2017. That's our rule of contract, 190.
Ora Fifi Boafo. The best say, hello. I'm said na homa no baby ojana mbo akranti. Aha, Ankifi.
Yes, because at the time MPP take it over. Roll of back contract. Maybe the order down.
Okay.
In 2017, and no crampo there, a big crowd, the Nippon the year for court arbitration, MIA4, Mubo, who bought the car 7.5 million euros, and you could try.
Na chese sabre no contract no time no esun ye na still our mining deliver it on them court na.
Okay. And it's all Babina no becana. You better roll over contract, better roll over after you had the proof of your NTD. It has happened before. You could try as I can. And then how I'm doing in a soccer say, I'll say, Cocoa Board Chief Executive, a Juman a Casado. On any question, so, or the Adani Casa. What Casa. Also, by so Obabe saw how I know. Because at no point in time, and I'll be we Cocoa Board Chief Executive are. What do you know what one man said? What sign check and now what sign character? There will be challenges for you to deal with. Because in 2017, She said, now you're 1.8 billion dollars. Said they took over 850,000 metric tons. By December, next year, Roma Koji used to get in a capre. Now,
but sani ya to cocoa no.
They took 500,000.
Na se ne ye said beton yentumi antoni nyina so scanasa.
Scanasa. And in January, cocoa season is be ending in September ending.
Enti yanu na aha ehwo na me aha ehwo na pese hu se MPP den no kwan be so na mo faaye ayanti ho ye bia no
ekos je bosia eza bosia no eno kan obi na cocoa board de ka no ye ko je bosia ene ere beto cocoa no enti enye no krese there were problems, but management had to solve the problem. So they be prepare a cost to any no. And say, Cocoa board and penny for no, or Bomeya brokers here pa. Or more pequem be the Abram so I can tell him Guassier, Ele or Ketri dear or Modia Bomino. Mammy Netia see.
Egusuti you.
Afie biano. Ansan ye best se kuku. Ye bema kuyanino 1 cedi. Ana 10 cedis no. Ni a via forward sale. Se se contract amena ukana. Ni a ibi. Inti ni a hu sika dodo a ye gidi se. Afimu ni betumi enye free kuku ni. Ni e de no ayi na so. Ni e de ase ebo e de ma kuku akuafo no. NDC for ba no so de bi omo de omo sign contract bia. Train cocoa ni be good man no make the idea no bo. But the woman suni ati bia wo ton le bua ne bo ba fom.
Enti me yembisa we yo. Na che se omo ni partners bi kra sign contract bi kra kan de ombetumi agina so e de atoto.
No kra eno ni asem no. Eno me be twa na wo de ama. Enti omo tena wo ma cocoa ni good man omo no more do about fast. They say what market price and I'm 10,000. Into roll over contract or 1 yesha ibinya be 7,000. Yes, Yajiatu. And Omujina so no more share bo. What I say bo area. Sign contract. Na cocoa ne ba o de akọ. Or say they be on sign contract no. And no what yeah. I did 10,000. Now back from Kane around 8,000.
Anaso na anaso fifi anana madwe yom se anaso omu ye projections bi hu se e bia betumi akọ anim nti no man sign contract no ana
na ba no so na ba be ta question na no nti omo tena wa ma ene e bo na be do 4,000 ade anani nam 10,000 no ade no 10,000 also be make you 5,000 na nam 10,000 aton what that wa ma na be do 4,000 opia wo kokọ adwuma bia ni se 10,000 esi ye no e ke se enya de esi okokọ adwuma na over 40 years you hu bi se ada
na se na ekosoro pa e bi nsi
so ke you hu na bakwasem da me see MPP wa be mu no na kokọ bo na no 3,000 dawo ye ni abrofu ye hu meti kuntokwa ase ye pomo che omo do ma bo ne nko 3,500
na se akonya bananka akọ 10,000 a
ton na wato oba nton na omote wono mo kontokwa Cocoa chief executive ne Cocoa marketing company and managing director inti ejine tuku a won also court na se mo ko si jina say there be ade na do 10,000 inti me nton na yemi ensem free wono o ma anye eno na me de ba wasema na obisa me so say ade no mususu say ebo na be sa akosuru bi aka wa
aha
na ubetumi asusu sa ba se nsusu ye no isusu de kwa ubeye se nsusu ye na we hear a technical advice and that's also a becosro and a before that technical advice no omo mo de man from Cocoa marketing company ni podano no usually Cocoa board juma yeni a owo ni die wo se juma ne ho ya tete no mfie bebree ya manusua mu in fact you are the one co training with different trade houses into your be yi pa omo ye do omo to ano no mo ba be kire mpanifo so koko bo na ikosi di ayen tu si nkofo di ko chocolate do nti e bo na be koso dom ni ade omo kotena se a omo na di se futuo ne ba no mo si na ye unim say this time round NDC aban by no mo se omo makoko bo de join ni bi e ni sa post no omo be kwa kofa NDC ni aba no aba beda no
NDC ni no ono onim koko ho hwe ebi ono so aben okoko mu a
bo menana minim da bi okonya ni koko wo ndie de ana omre ne baaye no onzu bedu ya di hia no se obi di post nti osi koko board chief executive president na appointee no ono nso president na appointee nti ono ni koko board chief executive no mo yepe even though a group post so still kro
nse CEO de untumi fa ho ntoto no
there be on the buy so president ma degree letter
nti nkomo a chese ntokwa ekoso ho na ama okuekwafo ho ache omo no
nti san tokwa no nti esiam di oso omo ko hia na omo chese mo yehu se ye to ade na because 10,000 ye to ebenya ho fa so no omo de ntokwa ze saa nko meeting na ho amene ebo na ba 4,000
na fifi ni awu ken say ye no kra and upa chese president mama onte ye
onimba wate
nti obede atena ho se onye nhwehan na sanu mewe nkoso na chese ekuafo ho nche omsi
yemi metumi aka cho eye ni bia minim okuku adwuma ne ho ene di akoso ame die omampani ebema na sigina ye de me jubli as me nya adwuma ho hoda ni post me ho be bia ti ene de minim but in so when say about 4,000 you know when say can see be make you know $5,040 and at the end of 4,300 your other industry cost what the can one a man around 7,000 if you got 24,000 but a ton back could be a bottle of Luciano about $3,000. It is also a Cocoa Board chief executive can say, oh, she say ni the Ghana Cocoa boy, and yes, Ghana Cocoa and boy.
Okay.
And yet, that what now? And my young tone, I was a Kotoma, young Cotono. Yet, young Cocoa, no, a buffer. At the time, and keep it me a tone, a brand boy, Dino. It's a no sense with you. Who got ton back would be Anna, Yonka, bear $3,000. Na za $3,000 so uto mu 500,000 metric tons a waboka $1.5 billion.
Ankefi yembisa we so NCCI asoman yenye den
Edema me ni bitumi aye.
One
ene se aban na ono na hoko creating to kwahu power struggle kokko border ame abosa aka no. Entempe ya e kabe 11 billion cities abeda ho ese de mekoko akuafo no on piska no fan koma kokko board no san pisika foforo e makoko na ebeba no omo fan so fanto because they say kokko bi abeton bi na 4,300 na abinya it could even be less and na obinya inti oso aban ko piska de ma wo
na sika ne yakopa wa hin
kane bo bisa zaman fra atoy is 14 unim ato force finance minister oni erikopo agric minister eye me wan wan sese ani pa mienu anko manu atum te bosume miensani ekuafo yentu omoka omaya no mu aso monte de koso mo fidie so a ni FM Peace FM OKFM argument omone me aje wo se fidie so e okoko nsemo
ene de yampa
yesisi akuafo yene wan ke be mo 6,000 ke be mo 9,000 mo be di minister e wa bem for 3 good months koko akuafo do nkoko yintia wonka maya no mu aso monte ye so insensitive the akuafo for me for mo omo buo mani eguso ase bibi ankoso yenye ni pa boni se ma na nka mo be yesa they are quiet and they don't care. And for more. But the other free and come Madam Pai.
Now come with the Omuya then. This answer the backstops with the president.
Cocoa board, they say as the Minister of Finance, I say.
Yes.
It is a cocoa board, assembly abenso, and you see assembly no more chiromo, and no banco ton cocoa no a capedao. The supervising ministry must intervene, and that's the Ministry of Finance. And cocoa casta ya ma bontu bu ye wukruma say no. Even though there's a Ministry of Finance, I say, but the Kuya generally is under Ministry of Agric. Why is he silent?
Yes.
At the end of the Kopuku, Wakan and Matu. On Teye, Nikum Gosso, Okwa Kuya for one. Or more came into a swan Teye, wouldn't that Quesiaqua? I tell them that she be Jenny. You see what Pesica, or they support Kuya for some of the money we in a month and tomorrow, Netisika Bar, Motumiaye, and Kopuku, they're not to worry. On Teye, Kuya for Bre. On Teye, Kuya for Kim. I don't work on what to. And I did a human feeling in the command to force in Jason.
I was a power play Kakrabeshaw.
Many minimum. Almost or in Casa, they could afford bread. They could afford Kim. When I do it, when you know by Edia Quabo swimming in Sunny in Chiaoka and Cabecasa. Kupoku, any after force and Boswimi and Sunny in Tomoka and common prom on mini. I didn't think a DD for no Macoma no atom.
See, and Bibi Kakrache for because baby na say and the umber so to say omo the moon phone ebe magalam safe for Monsasa no mucho cocoa no so can Bibi Kakrache or no say obenya kumato yembia.
I think that maybe imagine a moon. Makasu will be among command to Martinez Keba because I buy an Casality, go body executive, what you have in original. Eddie in Wayediaba. Problem about 3 to 4 months. Wouldn't be away. Don't you worry. That's very for Yabakoswa Casa, no more Casa or more cano, no crena or more cano or more bread, yaw a woman, and Omokoswan Casa. You move him to Becoswania, Bow, near Chababi, and so say, Queenie, your near Bonitia, Queenie, Castle Meni. A by now, walk on him, talk with whom, ye power plane topa. I did Cadiabano, a binary and Tempeano, or Vescalan court, Nepia for one tower. It's as a Queenie dear. Why, ye, nothing with dear, it was idea. He didn't want you know, I was something persuading.
Ura Fifi Buafu. Yadasi say education kakra odame ewi yene Fifi Buafu enkanena ono ye head of corporate affairs and as a communication at the Cocoa board and na wame nchechemu kakra yenti ama Cocoa ekurafo omo noba ye no akemu a chese ye de Cocoa share de bi ye ko career yentumi nye sika entwomuka efri Bosumia etwem November up to ne farmers ni bebre omu kema ya bobo ne bi amamo abiafo nso lande omatena se na Uncle John maminche John Afu of the NDC or Kabibi na mpesa no aka na obi ate mpacho kasa gum
government side so ananka ya balance
government side no mia minua etua Sam Jerome my friend no since anopa 10
but why say no nko betumi afre
why be
any other person
you dey chere me why na me friend
memo
Wahab na why
oh yes special assistant to the CEO at least
okasa for koko
there are other competent people who can also speak
me any problem me say okasa for koko
but you can get it even the minister for agric.
Justice
and also. No, I'm saying a lot of people in government that you can also call. But as you are saying, you say what free.
Yeah, my friend be.
Yeah. But me afraid Erikopoku say what downful. Oba.
Yeah, Erikopoku ya me no penny pa.
You can get somebody.
But say Cocoa board. Any Greek minister asem.
Doesn't matter. You can call somebody from the Greek ministry. But they be also why you call.
Oh, my Sam Jerome, upa me fanchiro. Ejuma ye no wa wonim ya ye kakra nti.
Nipa okasa ye ono one appointed.
One appointed no.
Oye no onye presenter at NIT
Oman FM. Yes.
One dey call CEO ewo.
One kwa CEO.
He was more than a CEO.
Hey.
He was more than a CEO in the CEO.
Wo de kasa gum na nkrofo nte won
more than a CEO in the CEO's office.
How?
No adwuma be no ye ho. I was saying the one who say when we say Ntoko bi esi Cocoa Board. They appointed Randy Abbey as the CEO of Cocoa Board. What is Ntoko bi esi twin bi esi ho? As a media person, we adwuma nyande. What is Ntoko bi esi? Confusion bi esi ho. Ma committee man Ntoko bi esi ho. It is as some no kan wa say Okwa Randy Abbey appointed. The president has the power to appoint. And I was saying president need to appoint. It is a appointed deputy, ne appointed CEO. And to ko bien see. And now once na di Cocoa dua no kesi awa. Santo asami abeya and the Cocoa farmers so mo de omo saase be ma galamsey ni ade. One mo ne create our problem no. One mo ne create our problem. Mama for Cocoa dua nkesi awa. Enka ende saase mo ebesi. Ni amencha de. Sa Cocoa ekwafu ya omusi musanka omusi nyamencha de no kasi aban I let all the banks enche omusabaka omusika na nya Cocoa farmers nyina na nya ntu omuka na it was some portion of the Cocoa farmers nyamencha de etu omuka enti obi enu a oka se Cocoa farmers na ntu ABC MPP time ABC MPP where first time esi Ghana omo dem put the 3 years na ntu omuka ye. Now wait 3 months. 3 months. 3 months. 3 months. 3 months. 3 months. What are you talking about? Is it the first time? Please, I'm not ready to shout. I'm not ready to shout.
You can't come here and tell your lies. Is it
the first time?
No problem.
I'm not ready to banter with you.
Hold on.
Is it the first time? Is it the first time?
Ben.
Is it the first time go from Omoka?
Ben Nyabutre.
Is it the first time?
Why was it 3 years no? Na me hwe say anka wa bebo afekun na
me say is it the first time akoko farmers ye ntu omka? Why na di Cocoa dua kesi awa? Why na betwa Cocoa dua nyina gu ye? Say osabedua Cocoa wi. Why na ye? Enya the MPP.
3 years na ye
MPP. Me say is it the first time? Answer me this question. Is it the first time Cocoa farmers are being old in this country?
Yeah, the first time.
Yeah, correct. And you correct. You say Cocoa farmers for nyina ye ntu omka ye.
And na me
60% was paid.
Enti 3 years now work no. Breben.
Omo ba power 2017 2024 omo fi Ghana for to about omo fi mu no. Omo dabe na dabe iya be na omo tumi tu Cocoa farmers ni awe.
Enti
me se won tie wo krom ha da se Cocoa farmers on omo su and the MPP
said den.
See yentu omo kaye.
Dabi.
Won tie and me ka kire wo. Me se na uni Ghana ha.
Enti ye pese ehu bere no.
Me se na uni Ghana ha. Gogo do be hu.
Enti yesu ye kire mu kire say MPP time ya anti say Cocoa farmers kem say omo kekere omo kokeri a ye
MPP time Cocoa galamsey si na MPP time na yentu omo ka mu ko do omo saase e di ma galamsey fo galamsey si wo krom ha ende ye hu bi da nyamencha de honorable Amakofi Bua ne body mbo ene no ho fama akukuduro owo se ono ne time de ye mfa kwan bone so ye ma Cocoa farmer bia mfa na saase enka ye galamsey ye mo bia mfa kwan bone so fontu fo magudie ono ti na nde hu se esase na ye gi ye forest reserve 9 forest reserve zones are marking red na security service bia ntumi nko no nde ncha de honorable Amakofi Bua
na ye Cocoa asem na ye Cocoa asem
me say galamsey ba so ya ye say na Cocoa farmers omunye ntumi twem ko yemu di ma galamsey fo onu bi ken ene ye say it say anya first time I yesu say Cocoa farmers ye ntumi kan you anya first time ni na there dem po ni say me no ka say
farmers na nkasa almost say tie
na o ke interview nkonfo na MP Miraculous Abuaji ejina Cocoa farm Dr. Kingsley ejina Cocoa farm ejina kasa na u be say there na farmers
farmer
Messi Cocoa farmers for no America so bojo kede okoko farm.
Na
Dr. Chris okede okoko farm. Every time won so okoko farm ben. Ete mesra meka. Enye masa Ghana fo no ye ni bio. Eye de adwo afo betra beka. Na Ghana fo bebetie. The evidence will expose you. Whatever you say in this studio, no, the evidence is there.
Wait,
Tieno. Cocoa farmers. Yeah, this bezo or musica mom. Oh, that's your case. I want it. Minister of Finance.
Also, Munya Butre, they
see you don't see come on. And tell me about second become see
by away. Tieno, by away.
If in November, Nenda. What you my cocoa $250. I mean, yes, scam out. Sorry, farmers let it me was my age for 20 years. Me witness it with before. Say I took cocoa na a buying tuaka. I am a man for tata me, mean Honorable Mr. Mibuko to the Pacho. Famasem wake up parliament, Nako Kamami. Now buying a release Kamami company. No more so first can mamma mean to the farmers no. The farmers no sending on more high. 15 November, Oko. $1,000 and I'm there call me LBC. Muntu America. Mr. Wa.
Uncle John, what we are a buyer in our casa. Ben, initial comment.
That's it. Mencha.
Uncle Ben, me go suit you.
Mencha o achieve for na mencha o sonko. Na mencha minua meneno studio hana. Menchia me constituents, Trobo constituency, polling station executive, electoral area coordinators, constituency executive committee led by Nana Chibafo. Amenchia me MP, Honorable Gloria Usu. Me am a boss, Honorable Simon Sechin, former municipal chief executive for Ganof municipality, Mechiano Sunko. Adame, on say, J, near hand tiny a kakabensem. And as you say, NDC for no almost exhibited with studios, PI Bekubia. A hand tiny J.
Are they then see?
What the Hanumu Chantro
and trouble
with the case used to say under the new patriotic party, Amamu 3 years. Ebe chemwa na koko ekuafo ni entu omoka ewo mamua. Total lies. Entro kese pa na wote ha na wudi. Sese munni abadaye de mag koko ekuafo. Mun ayam hihie kura bi ni muso. Koko ni a wakwaje bosia. Ado ni koko, ati ni koko ahata. Even though all ba say okura ni koko. Enya sa wo body bosia hu. Okura ni koko, wasade ne say koko no ontumi mfa koko ni koko divoa. Ontumi mfa koko no enko Togo. But koko na wate no eye Ghana government na say oji di koko no no maniska. Ono aye ne part. Ni koko kura no jina manisika. Wanyi gold waje koko no. Osi sika ni wa wo de be ma no. Until last year December akuafo a omo ye farmers koko akuafo omo ani bronya. Ebe pem ne unya sika ma omo usu ebi ayale gudem ebi nimo anya stroke ebi nimo afamu awu be ka sama omo nti a wo say this is not the first time na 3 years ebi kura siga na ada we ye ka we di kire koko akuafo wa betra ha bo suit abotai ohoto what did you mean say tam enti onwi koko akuafo
na de wo she suit na say wo
na wo me ya ko baba be ka sa asem we di akire koko akuafo because enunti
Uncle John
no when you are attacking personality who the buy say we want it
Uncle John so ka
bonne fa
Uncle John you are off
who Ghana court of army who they won't toy sika brother wa buy over so corruption na not a single day
John Afo of the NDC you are off air John Afo Uncle John you are off until relax Uncle Ben
Senior
I
have a respect for you and your audience.
I'm
not going to tolerate that.
Uncle John person be show na. Uncle John. Uncle John.
Yam kwana sana. Yam kwana sana.
Metumi apon.
Mr. Say people me sana, me buy me.
Me say metumi apon.
Me say here peace station as be me.
100.9 FM sunie ye koya ya ba akeben me nko suntie
medase se na America no se NDC for abadaye ene tema eni omumu enti ne akuafo ne cocoa farmers famu no omo mfili bi because baby omote no omo ho to omo say tan omo didi free omo nya fuel free omo so electricity free water free enti ne akuani komu wo wuram no ono no wonim the way sitie enti omfili makuafo enti se asem aba na ye ka ho asem oman no kwa penisie mu ne ente se koko akuafo ado omo koko omo atwa omo ahata omo de abasa aban na nyi koko no no omo sika aban agi koko no omo sika ankasa de omo nsankae ayam hihie ne nkwana da weesem we yaba ye ka ho asem a wabenya ho abetena studio ha abo coat ba betwa ntro se Ghana ha 3 years etwamu a ye ntua koko akuafo da watwa tro ne ente se ye korete okra wo still ado onto ho ase a jump from koko ho asem aba e de akwa akosi galamsey chese wonim Ghana ha no wadane armchair communicator on kwabontin kofisi for information na se ye ka galamsey wo mamu ha de a me pacho ebrebe na Alhaji Fuseni ye minister for lands wasate operation Galopstone na ye brebe na nye Yewura John Dramani Mahama 2013-2014
yes
that time na MPP na wo power and so what ha wonim because he's an armchair communicator on seeking for information abra John Dramani Mahama ne penso na galamsey ti atese wo mamu a ma ote ne sector minister frano honorable Fuseni akokoti operation Galopstone no omodi chase galamsey for minua ne te ha wonim and so wabetena ha so oba communicate ya kire Ghana for because of what in trading animuti no na sem bi obeka wa ha bi anye no kure adame asem na aba ehu koko akuafo omunya boni bia o mufa koko akuafo so da mudi bedi aban yi so etro kese a mudi gikire koko akuafo na nya asem ketwa muka ya ka kosi su se na nado danko akufo ado ne naban ne tiri mu odin onwini koko akuafo ho enti sa bre no kura na wom no ne sese na nado danko akufo ado eto koko 1 bag 6,000 Ghana cedis na se na nado to koko no 3,100 Ghana cedis na kire se wo ye sisifo ne tiri mu odin no onwini akuafo ho na se wo nya kwanya no na se wo ba se kuafo no to abama na se wo ba eyade a obeto omu koko no 6,000 Ghana cedis which is 60 million old currency so omu to abama ma kuafo ni nya omu gidie ekosan lie ekokoto abama Yewura John Dramani Mahama eni me no kase sa 3,100 no kura wo ha ko omu pe because say omu koko no aya ready sika kura wo de beto koko no amu omu nso nsako omu anokura no omu ni bi munia ni wo muntime ma me pachew enchire koko akuafo Randiabe and why are the Abia Mamani aso no because okotre TV3 akopa akuafo nyina achew se baby aduro no de ni nkoto jogu fam opa akuafo achew na ye womo na de sa no miwe aba beto Ghana for so enti womo mfa nche na plans are far advanced say omo behwe so omo betoto niema that is a leader not a communicator who will come and push blame on someone or no a opposition person. Na wa ba mu no wontime nka bibia be makuafo ebo ato omyem odame abra Yewura John Dramani Mahama ofra konwam 2016 na koko bag ba ko yeto no 475 cedis 475 cedis ana Yewura John Dramani Mahama na person no to koko bag ba ko e de makuafo na nado danko akufo ado baaye no wa move koko no from 475 Ghana cedis ekokodru 3,100 Ghana cedis millianum eka say still nanado danko akufado ni tiri mu oten e deceive akuafo say nanado danko akufado nwene wo mo na ka ye ka ne papa mu pa wo na auto koko bag bako 475 cedis eni obi a auto koko bag bako 3,100 Ghana cedis uni ni mienu wa na enipa bonini why na dwi akuafo why na dwi koko fama ho enso ni nyina achi no omekodi ntura kire koko fo no wo afuom koko asese na nado danko akufo ado ni tiri mu odin na omo de omo ba koko 1 bag ombeto no 3,000 ombeto no 6,000 Ghana cedis enne akuafo anya omo gidie na waba na omu cocoa betoma omu even old price no kra fato oma omu woni bi because of power play I was a cocoa board Randiabe and the marketing managing director obi aso your boss enti yewura John Dramani Mahama opeso o kire se ne yakwaso wo cocoa board no onte dia ne ya panicha wa wada onyane na point is na wo point wo mo cocoa board no omo kontokwa ama Ghana kwa pinisie mu ama ne cocoa sata mo na ye $8,000 awa manone a necessary ye cotton cocoa no na ye cocoa gu anu omo ko afa ya omo resolve omo issue ni wie no enu omo sese omo aboga na bro ama sese cocoa no atie free $8,000 e dey about $4,000 it is say Ghana cotton cocoa na ye sese ana ye beboka $1.5 billion yeah aka ye bebo no na chese Randiabe and then the marketing manager I appoint to omo about power struggle ami aboka $1.5 billion such an incompetent government and appointees omo nwe wo man no omo yam omo afu and then omo nya sika ma omo fom amena ayawa so buy election ba nipa ba ko a akoto abatimi nya 30,000 Ghana cedis
3,000
30,000 Ghana cedis and you want information wrong enipa ba akoto abawo ayawa so is enipa ba ko bi anya 30,000 Ghana
everywhere
every contestant no ho
oh
yes ba ko ma 5,000 Ghana cedis want ni okwaje ya na okura TV no onu ana na kasame wo video no wa e kire candidate ni obi atu aye wo se ansana baba jama ebe ma TV no na obi adika atu 5,000 dada obi ama motorbike baako obi ama emu sack no 25 kilos no 2222 wasa ma gallon yellow one kese no baako kikani nyina bom ene moto baako okwa car price ya koto a ebi 18,000 17,000 ekwa akosi 20,000 moto baako
enti no pass delegate bia nya moto
obi anya moto baako ana delegate bia nya Nasco TV 32 inches ana delegate bia nya 2 bags of rice 25 kilo mienu
eni anwa
anwa kese baako no kofo gallon no so baako ene monya sika ma koko kuafo sika ana mode ya buy elections edi no funya monnyina kuafo ho ya koka
ben eyede na baba jama nyama anase election mo ye primaries omo ye wayo waso east wode ebedwane koko se sa sika no na omode
hopeless expenditure because abra no omo oppositions no omo contest elections no baba jama this is not the first time our contest elections
yes ewo
other people this is not the first time our contest elections no what they say watch TV order
so no every year
no it's not about every year
me see ye beba ho no ye
different ye besre ye nua ye papa John Dramani Mahama yesre no ni ha me ne say koko akuafo no omo bre omo usu maame ba ko a me hwe ni video enra o say wo 81 years
yes
koko ni waya from the mofra mu abeduru samre enu no odididi wate ni koko no eso kire cameras no 31 bags ba kokure ni wonu ma wo say okọ ba bia okope bosia no omo ka kire ni say koko no omo to 10 bags na say aban no tuya ne ka ba ko bi omo bete ni 600 Ghana cedis which is profit sika na omo to de ama no say ye to koko no omo beji sika na koko bag baako bi ombeje profit of 600
Ghana cedis profit no
ni akobo ne ho bosia no because
okay
akobo ne ho bosia no esi hu no 600 Ghana cedis koko baako
okay
it's because of that no ode ne koko no enum bag num ekokoji loan it is say bag num no saban ni tuya ne ka maame abrewa no eyade a
better
the 3,000 Ghana cedis because of Yewura John Dramani Mahama any NDC for the incompetent ama maame na boka 3,000 Ghana cedis we nya rehosem enya de a ekum nipa na yete ha ye kasa obekase ye na ye penso koko akuafo ye nti omoka 3 years utwa draw no wada Oti wani nso ogusu twadro adentia John Dramani Mahama Yewura president na mamuo no akwa yese kwata a ogira store a obusa shubuo kwata a ogira shop a obusa shoe ne bo se me pato ushu we mame size 31 wade kwose nan bem
anesa kwata nsa na ye kwata dozen
nan nyina oni nan oni nsa enso ogira shoe shop no obusa shubuo sa na Yewura John Dramani Mahama oni NDC aban na kwakoye no kura de no kura omo nka bi nkyere o man no atoro a omo didi omo anim ade beje power no atoro na na di omo anim no omo de ko nti Ghana ha wote hanom na ye kuani a wonye safe woye kuani wo mamu ha wonye safe because they say galamsey NDC for top to down obi ya galamsey omo say ensase they say one say government no watro ne hands in the air why fed up they say koko galamsey no ultimate fight because the party for na ya galamsey okoka na omo threaten government no say wunim na ba bia ya galamsey no operation galamstop for one for mo afi wono ma ye betenta sugo kwa akere na ampa ye wura don drama ni mama no wadwane ne na mu mirika no okọ ama se NDC for no omo afa Ghana nsa se ne te se omo ankasa omo mfu a ya omo ajapade a omo abisuafo de
na ye galam stop in and omo chichi chinkrofo HCCC
cosmetics omboa na wuni ha no na abetifi obi man ya Erasmus
yes
as I say omo call site so omo kwa she excavators no omo de petrol no ekokogu generator machine num no ene omo she no ene ma husie pru wo honom so ba excavator na nkasa ne machines ne de omo antache eti ya za ene omo de ate sa 9 months no se Ghana fo be hu so omo ye bibi but omo nya hwe because if they are really working we would have seen results see ya ye be hu results and so say no west day by day west
NTCCI koko farmers came aban so say sikasem the puma bre yen
enya ya na be tra aban ni onye aban ni option be than to find money and go and pay the farmers only option obedi akodwa no wo say ye incompetent ya ban no ye ni mamamuo ye ni koko akuafo ni ni yie enti se ne waba we are expecting say oni koko akuafo ebedi di yie enti ekwaya wo be fa so a oni koko akuafo bedi yie no eno na Ghana ni hwehwe ye enye ye ni ya betre John Dramani Mahama say kwana kotu ya koko akuafo ka because ye te so no say ye mo ye homoden
enti ade ne bo aye akofom ewo amedwa so na ayesu ya de no yeto a ne bo odin no still aban nto no mboka
2019 2011 koko na ne yeto do $10,000 e wa amano
209 and as a
209 koko na ne yeto no $10,000 no eso tey so nim say so tey 209 210 eso tey ye that time ne yeto koko no 2850 ya anteso ye konsutu ya koko akuafo no sai sika na
nti munche mu kwan a mu fa so
ye nkyere wo mu kwan nyame ya dom a Ghana fo ahu say NDC fo omu ni mamamuo omu ni what it takes see ye dey govern this country nti ye na omu ahu omu smoothness level enye ano gbegbegbe ena enye ntro ena ye dibu man you have to think outside the box na hu ade a wo betimi aye ama Ghana ni enya ho mfaso nti ye na ye wura John Dramani Mahama one ni ministers Adam every month be enjoy omoka
omoje
kuani na ono ato adon koko a ono ni koko no ye to no yearly anase ye to no 6 months no wadon koko untu ya nka every month be our appointees be atu omoka every month be ano ene sameja mfi aka na no atum ono na ye communication officer for the NDC in opposition assemble na sameja mfi aka okurum a ene sameja mfi ni pay eto koko ni koko kuani ni bottle no eto baako 100 ni pay
we dey hu ni pay
sameja mfije 125,000 a month e your public knowledge obi anim 125,000 a month sa wo kambo me a yearly check sika sameja mfi nko age e wo mamu ha etimi to koko
na so ye adwuma
na koko kuani no enya adwuma no oye enya na adwuma a oye ne so wonno koko no na wonte na ban tu aneka enti ade na ban wonya wo na wutu aneka every month ono na aye na adwuma ene ya hyemra se eye koko board nko na ese to koko wo mamu a enti ene no koko ni timi mfa ne koko en koko dibu a na wode ne koko na ba se to na maniska wa maniska usi sika ni enti koko kuani no onye de onko buada afedi omo threaten se omo de omo nsase na ekoma galamsey fo de a mo ka ho asem ni enti ko omo nya de he would have done Dramani Mahama woni ne NDC atofo se ne erikopoku omo anim agu ase na Ghana fo so ahu omu subai se enya anu ni nkontompo ene edibu man akuafo ne se 6,000 no mo amfa ama no 3,650 na yeto omu koko no nso a omu de koko na aba mu nya sika am de beto ejeze opeso omu nya dey they should find money and go and pay them That is their job. And nothing you to omoka every month. And to omoka fire, omoka so ombe to yakuafo.
Almost muja sika ka eto ho. Na nka mo sign contract yes mo supply.
From 2000 minua. From 2000. Check your cocoa board. Abra John Ajekum Kufuoba no. Na cocoa board adeka 960 million Ghana cedis. 960 million Ghana cedis 2000. And sana John Ajekum Kufuoba o. John Ajekum Kufuoba no wa ma metiatie mu ankyere ye say NDC fo aboka egu ya chinti koko akuafo yentimi nti omoka. Sa time no na ye to koko kuani ni ye to koko no ete and then you can say 80 pesos 80 Ghana 80 pesos which is 800,000 old currency no. And now the bank na say 80 cedis. So we zero no ba ku free so na say ababa ye 80 cedis. Sa time no na ye to de makuani wo mamu a. And ye wura kufo peja ya and they call 150,000 na ye 150 Ghana cedis. And na cocoa sa time no na ye take cocoa bag 300 to 400 tons. Our Ghana ha. That time na John Wajekum Kufuor ba ya mini anete ya no a onim o say ya betwa cocoa agu onim onyakuani onim hawa that time no na cocoa no esiti because enhwehwemu ma ye hu say cocoa no ne anyini no entime nso enti esesi ye twagu ne yedua foforo enti omampani de bibi ba ya ne afra no mass spraying mass seedless utwa cocoa na ne ama o seedless a wo de bedua ne ya say spray so ma eno na ma Ghana ye move from 300 to 400 tons to 700 tons. John Ajekum Kufuor
almost at target.
Yes, John Ajekum Kufuor the first time you move cocoa from 300 tons to 700 tons. The second time, and your project is per no. A 2028, 208, 209. You better 1 million tons. Ampa you were John Ajekum Kufuor efra kunyaso no near move cocoa from 735 tons. Ampa so projection na ye no you were atama se buy no and otimi be make 1 million tons. What you say enti ye ka akuafo abanya wonim kua ho mfaso no one akuafo adi ni yi a wo yi MPP aban firi wa ebi eni obim. Enti they should find money and go and pay the workers, the farmers. That is all.
Okay. Benjamin Asari of the MPP near Tin in Kano. Uncle John, 20 minutes. Yanko, Oko, Ekuafu,
me Honorable Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Honorable Amakufubua. Ewo Ajuma Pa Oyama Ghana mine. Me no kasi ye forest reserve and ya marking red zone 9 forest reserve ya marking red zone and security forces crown to minkum and then galamse na ye wo wontumi ne akonta mine agi ho nyina
ugusu kan wontumi
ye kusuka wontumi
ye no gina mbra
akonta ye ka wontumi sase o say masa o kasa o ye
no me ba
mama me say wontumi my pocho
Mami correct be answer. Relax.
I know.
I
know what I'm talking about. Me say to me a contact mine do not have the permit to enter to the forest no forest and I'm saying the minister at that time Honorable Abu Jinapo Sam Abu Jabo can say to me ni akwenya so cause forest okay ekotu from a good dance or coin. Let me set the pace. Please allow me to talk.
Relax. Me
and okay, I said 2008 to 2009 Kufuor the ma cocoa 1 million tons and the credit. Do you allow him to talk?
Hold on.
Do you allow him to speak this lies here?
Hold on. Uncle John.
What catch say? Cocoa Kufuor an initiative and the ma Kufuor if power na cocoa we no akọ 1 million tons. Is it true?
735.
Is it true? And then this every man cocoa we 1 million tons. That's what's not kind.
Nyabutre. Uncle John. Nyabutre. Me na me more time. It is a bibi na me be
me say I mining. No, I will to me so go for us to for me good.
See ino gina mra no yi.
I don't mean say so allow me to talk. No, you cannot give information. I know the information.
No.
What are you talking about? I was in this country under the MPP administration.
Relax.
So why are you saying Ojano Kasaka Masa am I fighting with you?
No. It's a woman.
Odame, please allow me to talk.
You see?
Allow me to talk. If you not allow me to talk, tell me let me go.
Oh. Relax. Me sit here me. Akwanta mining ojina mbra no Sisi,
I'm working with time. I'm working with time.
Me and more time. Only problem.
Oh yeah, then come say Akuntama do not have the permit to enter the room for it. Yeah, so let's move forward.
See, na me kai. Me say Akuntama no only permit. E no gina mbra no. And still Akuntama no da so share ho e2 mine into ye baby red zone na. That's the question.
Me say during MPP time, yeah 9 forest reserve. Yeah marking the red zone. And the security forces in this country were not able to enter. They died to enter into those forests. 44 out of our 288 forest reserve was decimated, degraded. Under Abu Jinapani Kufuado. And Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Okay.
Ekache said we are going to fight Galamsey. And Kufuado told us he will put his presidency on the line. And then Galamsey defeated them. And then Honorable Amakofibua, Nijuma Panin Shisha Powder at 20. And then all those forests, no. Yaje, Menoka say, Uko, say Naus, Omumbo Juma. Nancy, just last week, Omuko, Ofuase, and says, any idea, Omkachi, Galamsey for Muye, Yomushe, Tanfan, 600. I have the pictures here. Mu TV, news. You follow that story. Nancy, River Pra. And Kwafano Mutu from a good year and a Jibe 8 and a Jaya de Dano. And Kwafobe 8. And Bebu 15, 16 years. And Omutu from a good year. That was Akokachi Omu. And that was Omu Jumandam no Kase. All of our forest reserve zones are. They've managed as a security zone. Nobody dares to go there. Unlike no to me. Now, President come to me Kanasam. And there, under the leadership of Honorable Amakofibua. Yamin Ejna investigation. Abanga age investigation during their time. Omo to me anya sade no. And then me no kase ukọ River Pra, River Cobra. Honorable Amakofibua hihye panty order to wonti no. And there ukọ enso no adane. Ghana for bone say man no. Me angasa meti ye. John Afo as director of communication for our concept. Me call Ahanta, Western region. Num me call our concept responsible cooperative mining skills and development program. Yana under the MPP amembo na mo National Alternative Livelihood for Employment for illegal miners.
Niana ke call anchina helicopter potishwe no.
Under the MPP.
Me bisa sem nya botre.
Oh, who distort me talk.
No, me distort to. Who ka we be na person. Who ka no be at say.
When you finish, I will tell you. Don't what Ghanaians do. They make an say.
Ghanaians know what. So we are. Who's kasama Jumakuo bi. Bese wa Jumakuo na also kasama.
My boy Jumakuo achiro. Me say our concept responsible cooperative mining skills and development program. Our concept.
Okay.
And I make sure say we our mandate ni say we will form cooperatives.
Okay.
So number you to me to form a good money responsibly. We will form cooperatives. We've Ghana Cooperative Society.
Okay.
And I make sure say before that NALEP National Alternative Livelihood Program for illegal miners.
Forget
I want to omo community mining. Assassin na say we chrome ha. Yaba. I'm under the cooperative way no. Assassin na I start here we claim ko Kumasi Ashanti region. New month with Ghana government. Yeah, we claim about 800 acres of land. Go to Swamai in the western north region. Yeah, we claim over 1,000 lands. I will claim over. But what I say, Entino, Mamimbo Honorable Amakofibua na baso. Who we are now assembly bisa. Yeah, bo bia baswa. And ye ti obi a ye bisa question. Yeah, we are bisa say. What do you know? I say like the omuka we na machiro. But me can obi me can asem. Now we distorted the fact na. Me no person who are concept. Yena, unfortunately, on the launch of our program, the fallen heroes of this country. Yes, we are bo. Yan pese be kai awofo ne
say information na pese we say.
Yeah, but me
can
no. No abisa me na metumi aye, but me can no abo Amakofibua. The Joshua of our time. You can't ask my Mr. Magana of Funti. Now, I mean, Mr. under the Coco, I mean, Casa Bebrebo, Casa, now say, Sammy Jim Physical J 125,000. Yo, come here. You conform with a salary. You just left power 1 year ago. And yet you came in trouble. And a gun of 4 babaji would not go for donate. Dr. Mubaba, oh, Baba, what can I say? Dr. Mubaba, will do press conference. And I'm more jealous for a movie son say. That's all about me. Now, Oba, then, okay, say, Parugu, dam, why? Ya call no, yan fast so crown will from ye. Eh? O catch a gun of force, Nessa me ye winning area. Me bad, then, me. Me ye jubiling area. Me bad, then you feel no say. Or do not catch a gun of force, eh? Me conquer taxi bill. No, you have to say we have the economic measures in this country. See, Professor Jafo, Honorable Osakoto, Obo Munye, I don't know. Or say, watching dollar, Ashe, a prison. I don't know dollar, Chinashe. The NDC achievement when it comes to cocoa is second to none. And nothing done cocoa farmers. You catch almost say at the time and now MPP for 3,000. You catch almost say they can do better because at that time no the world market price compared to at this time a woman no na sanity. You buy no you can say a better cocoa for a boom. You buy no you didn't a promise. You promise a juma. You buy increase cocoa farmers. Or makotia. Cocoa you increase. Is it factual or not? Odame? Is it factual or not? Me say I no cry say no question this by increase. No, me bisa question. We increasing one cedi crampona. Did we increase the price? You increase the price no. Cocoa farmers you increase all prices. Emma cocoa farmers catch and say oh is price now you increase your mama no. Okay, you won't be big account e be ye. You tie om sufre e start to ma om. Me no ka say under the this NDC administration. What is the cocoa farmers? Yes, a previous name was scholarship. And you train you see, I set that scholarship again for them. For who you cocoa farmer, you qualify your son and your children qualify for a scholarship scheme under NDC. John Dorman.
When they became.
Oh, now was it working on the MPP?
Who's he a chain?
Was it working on NDC and MPP? Why would they about it? It's a one they became. You know the government that came to cancel it. You have restored that again. Me no can say under the NDC first term, yet fertilizers free. Ne cocoa farm be on top fertilizer.
Mahama 1 no.
Mahama 1. Yet cocoa fertilizer free. Omo ba mo twem e be ton fertilizers no. Be bo anasa mpa. Omo minister for agric. Okeja presidential week say cocoa you for pongo e wo krom ha. Omo de fertilizers no etwa Ghana e ko Burkina Faso. A minister ebe ka say ofua pongo we yekom ha extra fertilizers ofua pongo
ye de
wonu ofua pongo dabi ha wonu ofua pongo bi se mba kire
ofua pongo efu pongo ah donkey na wo kana hwan
donkeys were carrying fertilizers
efu pongo
masa me ye fantimi o ati me ka efu pongo a what
enye na working
that bacho now almost of fertilizers and from coffee. Your name is Abeka. We were sharing seedlings for cocoa farmers. Yen your cocoa spray cocoa when man farmers free. Omo ba me twa name MPP. And Damutia catch say yen NDC for yen drink cocoa farmers won't know. Yen Ghana for answer back to Abama Mubu.
The Satan na yen omuntumi ntomo cocoa produce na.
Hey! Ghana. Now say hey Ghana for you free this Ghana.
Utie.
Who you free say under MPP and omodi your cocoa tree ekeji awa.
Enti no muntumi ntoko cocoa na.
Me say was it true or not? Enti saba wait ho no catch us say from November to me say boni wo ho.
Okay.
Sa boni no na afri aba and there cocoa farmers for no ankasa ehu aba boni a MPP edu aya. And there, omu okoko we ana abaya abain to me and there yes ya Nyankopon adom no ka say ya settle. But what you say? Enti omu initiative ben pa no mo ye ya. Ebu akoko farmers a. Omu to me ejira ka say Ghana for santo abamo mu bi. Now the catch there say cocoa farmers ebimu a meja men kan say me drink cocoa farmers ho. Cocoa farmers ya de da yakoma so papa omu su ye yensu omu haw ye haw omu tete ye ya tete ye da yenda asemi ba ye oyewura randiabe ne hu body mbo a wakọ all the regions ye dua amu ye cocoa farmers especially western north western region ade Ashanti region oni cocoa farmers nya nkatahudie omu sika ne yetue bia ma omu enyo bia na
for the
let's say all the cocoa farmers in this country who have not received their pay.
Inti me yehu omo ayetu omo.
Me see yetue bia ma omo. Me tumi ka say kojo amajoa. But what I say, but according to Jaron, Oh yes, spokesperson for you know, was you tue bia mom na seven dan metie no Joy FM one two professors from
Jerome went to me and bought specifically
say now to me catch us 60% were paid. Minia you say kasa nya say bia
omunya say na odi adwuma.
Oh, my communication that who is in charge of we catch as much I mean is you know now we say on no adwuma and we catch me. And the two professors on the set Joy FM they couldn't challenge him. But me can't say those people who have not been paid no idea ye trouble say yen pese ebe but what you say idea na make just omo how ye how o ma tete ya tete but you na say me nua say na wo kan ye no world market we no price na before pocha oti say under MPP unu say na ye the cocoa farmers for no musuma go the cocoa d'Ivoire and them no ka say Cote d'Ivoire for kwa no on pese omo do cocoa ba ma Ghana
adenti
essence say you buy and this buy no the quality of our cocoa seeds beans you know and then improve your price in your price we han kwa we ye che omo
into price
in the quality no
quality
and Ghana cocoa beans you know who call worldwide the best cocoa beans who second to none
and the Cote d'Ivoire for the omo
the prices so we are getting quality, so we are getting price quality. Why don't you go there? Why were Ghanaians smuggling cocoa beans to Cote d'Ivoire to our neighboring countries and the MPP? Was it not because of pricing?
Only
on pricing and quality. I told you, Bobia, or one dia, or when you nyama, unso, unya say nyamnibi. It will be Obia, but don't go, Obia when you nyam. I don't know. Ghana cocoa farmers. Sanya ye rampanifo na mo ka no. Anya ade a ye ba ye no. Ye ka say ye mfa mo ye den. Amasem nya asem. Ane ye ntie mo asem. Ye de hihia to kwan ma. Ye bombodin say ye be bombodin na ye twua mu nyina aka. Na men chade. Si onu nso ayo bi a oba office onye se obeda. Etoko bia so nsi wo cocoa board ho. Head office wa. Ya appointing kofo a omo ekon ho. Eka wo da me minimu kura no. Be 10 years ni. And I mean, before Commission, who will be a quadruple power, essential investigation idea, especially your producer this afternoon, Mark Jerry. And it's some ways here, and come work. But I got my say, and my politician, me better, or desperate for power. He left office just 1 year ago. And just be able to shoot. Who buy what the gold watch about so? What the iPhone? Earpiece, Esha waso. Ghana coat of arm. Notebook ukra ha. Ni unya ho ntoye. Hwatra wo hye. Quality African wear. Quality African wear. Ana wo hye wa ha.
For such a me so.
No biti na wo so tie John Mahama ne ho sent aji bebi ento call Zambia yi nda wo so shefugu awoto ba me say
Uncle John
me say nda wo shefugu no me pa me say ma go papa wo de say ache wo de say ache wo de fiti ba me wo say ache
me every day
be house e me say Mahama
Mahama say
oh me ba say Mahama de nyama ba nda wo shefugu you are proud to wear fugu
na dem say first na me proud
oh ba me pa say nda Zambia fo nyina nda wo ko
o de kan wasem
ba so ache entino me kasa no mama obi antutu ahwia angu obi ni say NDC phone drink cocoa farmers ho ye pobia hihia me de ato na me ka kire no ye ba ye hihia papa de to ho nyina ma yen ye cocoa move from 700 tons to 1 million tons under NDC Professor Mills and John Dramani Mahama ena mo ba ye mo san be she go down under Kufu Addo mo san be twin tons no san call down NDC in the buy amambo papa ye di ato for minti no ye ko we no so ai den ai sorry me na ye buy so so to mu say ye buy ye nya 2 years o
dabi
pension pa ye di ato
ibi ni say
kokofo omo anim nyam nya san ba nda ye kokofo farmer bi ni one say oba e qualify under scholarship scheme
no mbenya de
and then oh nya ana wonu e ba tribe wenya
Bebre
under this mame letter no
the
be bombarding na ya momu ayi sam papa say wo tie say wo ka say we busuani apply we nya ndɛ me catch ai Randy Abbey minua odame ti ya say wa ni nebusu ni apply scholarship wenya
mate
nti me man penfo aso ate de tiri say ndɛ insurance cocoa farmers and they mu insured under Kufuor manya enti sise pan ya dato na menua ma men twamfa galamsey kakra o say ye de cocoa and MPP na and si galam stop John Dramani Mahama second term your buy honorable Amakofi Boa minister for lands and natural resources no asaye the acting minister for environment science and technology
Boadjuma
Bobini and then video new me UTV so there when you dem twantro Andra Sunday news uko ahanta wesa uko mpo western region ye pe good galamsey pa one of the areas you two former good year
okay
and them no can say so onim Swan River
1 minute
enyati wine
Ehifa River
Swan River ewo ahanta
okay
esojo nso bi da ofi almost uko ufi takwa na uko takwa omo ye ekwan no ekwabu e fe no esojo as we do bonse ase but what did ni da enso bi da ho onu so enyati wine and them no can say
na conform
because you will be already dedicated also so party in some so
Emmanuel
Kofi Boa we ye ni party bobechi watum and then this for ubekaya MPB or 99 was for ekaya tinta or hoping us speaker of parliament investigate this matter e didn't man CID one e didn't see mbrano
okay
ye nia MP awo enche Honorable Oscar yeti yape you see let the investigation work
okay
Honorable Yamino national organizer when regional chairman
national organizer any first vice chair
Honorable Abanga no so no fi no western of wo
ni
nuane John Boedu do ko se obi abedi di peche na o de galamsey Abanga but what I say the we happy and now see let that investigation take its course
and the question saying
and then me no ka say omo say ye wi hwehwe mu wie ne say report the ba and no damn you are a journalist
and you
yami mu de
yen twen kakra
and the me no ka say nkofo ni gina embra no
okay
hwehwe omo nsem yen saase a ukọ Asante regional asay atita pansam nyina no Honorable Amakofi Boa nde me no ka say ni Kaneboa the NIMOS coordinator and there you will claim me excavators ma the pumping machines no the dama farmers am and there omo de aduaba adwuma and there ade mfaso eti pampanya adwen Ghana for ho a
NDC aban papa Richard Suma of the UP
yes sir
opposition deputy general secretary
yes sir
oh champion akwaba
yo mi da se bra penyin
na ensem a egu bamba so ayehwe ne yeyewi hu dua sisia ne ye cocoa board versus cocoa farmers aha na no just farmers no ekempa say since November just cocoa mo kokari cocoa share entwa mo kaye ana Randy Abbey se aban ne gusu a ohwe sika obetumi dia babeto nti your take on it.
Yo, first of all, Mamifa Akwenya Kese Wusuna Menchia Wankasa na Machia, my brothers and my bishop, Mr. Food, the Mihuna Che. I mean, Pacho, ya Muman is you from Bikan Why.
Alex
Mr. Afu, sorry. Mihuna Che, me mispronouncing ye denu. Pacho, ya Manu Siuba,
Alex Manin shouldn't become
because the temperature.
Me hankasa yashi mamenjintum ekonishine wa na mbodwuma ye
na wa mami so baako enti be hiansi o
mo specialize
kwenya wesu na mechia danfo baako pa ye friend Kobi Tano Kobi minim say utie mi Kobi onu na oye the CEO of LC Petroleum enti Kobi mo na mubua ye enti Kobi mi fa kwenya wesu na machia e wo NIT FM FDA kese wesu
LC Petroleum neso omba me fu free
oh LCD say omo nya kese so omo ododo wa kwa no so bi so o ko ho so a
ndi man fa ho de nya bi
be mi ni be kasa na ya na wa ma me coupon bi na mi da bro ye ni papa you know COVID Mr. Odami say ya manu ehun fu kakra wa Mr. ni video na manu na we say Mr. Odami so ya fu kakra bi
ayo
betu ho na mo ama yo ofadami mestre minua NDC forum say ajubro Ajibro, in the sense that some of these issues, they are very sensitive. They are sensitive to the extent that people's life matters. Obia ordinary life, it too was only the miya kuku equiani.
Yeah.
Kuku nana obedo. As obimu eye galamse, omu say insionu, omu destroy everything that surrounds us. No, some have decided say kuku nana umbede, umubeduya.
Yeah.
And na cocoa sunu ni hu ejuma ye no eye difficult. Ubedua cocoa start to fruit and find about 5 years. And then I start here then fruity to some capacity obetumi ade anya hu faso wo. But it is unfortunate say some basic things oh man we munu ye the year politics do of our daming. Because you see my senior brother was saying say when they came to power they have increased cocoa prices. What they promised that cocoa supposed to be selling about 6,000 per the 50 kg bag, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So that time it was selling around 3,000.
3,100.
So let's say 64 kg. And then they promised, and when they are supposed to pay, yeah, they did that analysis based on the international market price. As at that time, cocoa was going for about 7,200 per ton. Now it has dropped. Okay. As it has dropped, no.
But before it dropped, no, it went to 10,000.
Yes, so as at that time, it now escalated, it shot up. And so now it started here, the declining back. And if you just tackle what they promised and what the international market price is doing now, that's said they still want to stick by that. And that means that when they buy the cocoa from the farmers, no, now we don't come on here. So now, you need to say you be prudent management.
Okay.
Prudent management or prudent management of your cash flow, because cocoa is your major source of income. For Kwame Nkrumah Bresu, EBC, cocoa has been the base of Ghana's economy. Cocoa has been so. Unless anybody prove me wrong, say Nyansia Nayanya oil. Yeah. Oh, look how much is oil giving us? About 13.something billion dollars. Sometimes it's even fluctuates and about from now through.
Cocoa they are check.
Cocoa they are checked has been the base for Ghana's economy.
Yeah.
So Ayami Wanwa say ABC and Nenu, if you cannot get anything right at all, it shouldn't be about cocoa. Utima say because cocoa, the farmers grow and they say usi come fertilizer, they are still doing the manual way of growing the cocoa. They are still doing the manual way of doing the cocoa. And you know, the NDC may mean well. What you say? But my concern is that they should swallow humble pie and explain to the people to say they are around the Abe is attempting to do. No, they shouldn't have waited in some and do pempen so where I see they have over 30-something thousand metric tons of cocoa which is stuck there that nobody is buying it. Or cocoa that, as a matter of fact, you know, harvest even if they harvest it, there is no off-taker. Because you see, we have the cocoa, the licensed buyers.
Yeah.
Now the licensed buyers, they need to get money. Then they go to the villages and buy, store in the depot, collect it, and then they gather and go and do what? Sell to international buyers like Calgary in Kikahu. So here lies the case, you know. As we speak today, the licensed buyers, you know, they are not getting the money advance. Meaning say na e call syndicated loan. Let me say cocoa no, you didn't to Auba. Say at this year no, we are going to give you this quantum of cocoa. But here and the Abbey year, it said that government even made a promise to supply cocoa to about almost 333,000 metric tons to foreign off-takers. But we couldn't meet that agreement. And I said, also no, but we couldn't be able to do what? Supply the cocoa. So that means they didn't take money, but they have signed contract.
Good.
So where is the debt coming from? Because they said that they came to inherit a debt of over 31.9 billion cedis. Is that not the argument? Where is the debt coming from? debt to a free fan neighbor. That is the question we should ask. If cumulatively, maybe since 2020, ABC and in our debt to no stockpile, I have been doing pempen, so I do about 31 point something billion dollars. That means we are not a serious country.
The money we're taking from outside investment was that we're not using it to pay cocoa farmers. Rather use it to employ party people. Now they don't even have tables to even work upon. That's why.
Some way who are can devoid of partisan politics because this kind of say people's life depend largely on this.
Yes.
And see, my concern is that Kwame Nkrumah, when he had the opportunity to grow this country, then he started to build silos to make sure say he built a cocoa processing company in Watema. Because unim say cocoa, if you are too dependent on exporting raw beans of cocoa, these are the challenges you are bound to face. So we shouldn't play a blame game with the cocoa thing. NPP shouldn't blame NDC. Say maybe they did politics with it, therefore, and then they are also trying to do equalization. Say you promised that you were going to do this, and now you are not able to pay the cocoa outgrower. So my concern is if they can swallow their humble pie and admit that we got it wrong, and to the extent say there are a lot of challenges which we need to make sure we do what we call house cleaning. I would have expected Dr. Dandriabe to be doing what we call house cleaning, which is making sure that he reconcile the books. Even if government has to do a direct capital injection, they should do so that we start from afresh.
Okay. Because here is Kasem.
Yes, Kasem. So if government can say, we have made so much from gold, we have made so much from oil, and then the cocoa is having a challenger, why can't we make some allocation? Say, cocoa na egu government is saying, I'm giving money to all the rural banks or all the smaller banks, so that while you're licensed by Abiano, go and access this facility at let's say 3% interest rate. Now to me, cocoa from all the agro. And then again, too, you must measure your production cost against the international market off-taking price. So in order not to make sure say the cocoa growers they are caught handicap Aban should as a matter of urgency step into the equation to make sure we recalibrate the system and realign and reconcile the books and start from afresh.
They say farmers need come there, but in this high na farmers ne bre. As I say, you could talk if you no matter what.
Yes, Anna. Now say they get demoralized, and everybody also be break one out. They are all within the Galamsey prune zones.
Yes,
they could have all decided say we are selling a cocoa farm to go into Galamsey.
Say son everybody or model assassin be ma Galamsey. Huge amount of money
because there's no guarantee. There's no off-taking agreement. And then Ms. Romu, now they are talking about 24-hour economy. They say they have passed a bill to establish the act. No problem. You are to me say I have not seen the bill.
There's no 24-hour economy agency in the bill.
They say it's an act. It's an act to the establishment of that. So the army can say
24 hours now. The best me cry no pono. President Mahama say all the 16 districts, 261 districts. You be see 24-hour. Markets.
Yeah. So my point is that my point is that say if I say secretariat no be yejuma, we should look immediately at what are we growing as a country, but we are exporting it in raw form. Not prioritize it or no in collaboration with private sector companies no to me establishing many more cocoa processing plants so that we can process over 500,000 metric tons of cocoa.
Solutions now would be
of course, because I disagree with the politics aspect of it, because Obimu the life at stake, but we are here playing politics with
it. Always exportation of raw material.
That is our problem. That is the bane of our problem. And it's the Obi why is farming not attractive in this country? Farming is not attractive because now when they even grow the thing, they don't have a guaranteed farm gate price.
And again, just said, would do a holding quiet.
Would you a holding quiet? Look at them. Would you a holding quiet? So, you see, that is not even news because it started with the NPP administration. This Gold Coast and gold refinery, they started way back before the NDC came. So no, the company, yes, they may run out of, they may be out of operation. They may be out of operation. They started.
So were they refining gold in this country, my brother?
Let me say,
no, they
started on a small level. But you see, maybe they started on a small level. And now it fizzled out, okay? And I'm more signing a new contract to refine the gold. My concern is that for them, some of these things, why? The money's government is wasting doing unnecessary things. How much does it cost to establish a state-owned refinery?
Government use money on unnecessary things.
Unnecessary things.
And we are saying gold board have started.
Now, old name say in a classical example that government can decide that we are buying aircraft. We are buying aircraft in as much as we know. Yes, we are buying aircraft. That quantum of money we used to buy, and you must put your money where your mouth is. So you put your money where productivity will happen. Now, Elisikana Abba back to you at the back door. Now, Sikana Unyana Feda Udiako top plane. So you must say we must have something. We call something scale of preference.
Yes.
For instance, Sikana Yedia Kose Yedikwa Kosi Cathedral. That quantum of money can't it establish a small cocoa a gold processing factory? It can do so. But you see, I am not blaming NDC entirely because it is politics. He said that when one person wants to win power, they capitalize on a political game and then play that game and tell you that, oh, at the end of the day, no, we have the magic one, say, you solve the problem. No. But when given the opportunity, they turn around to do different things. So we from the United Party, our position has been that identify your key subsectors. And one of the major key subsectors of the Ghanaian economy is agriculture. Agric has been our major source of revenue from the 1957s up to date. And we from UP, opportunity and there, we would have ensured that we are honest and truthful to the citizens. We would have been honest and truthful to the farmers. We would have been honest and truthful to Obiano Muntia. We anticipated, say, the world market of the cocoa price will remain at this one. But you buy no based on the heavy who say to me there, but you never said so. You kept quiet until Adiano Aji same way no. After na meeting said and the Abe is on publicly say I am apologizing to cocoa farmers. What an apology? What would an apology do? Look, Ofadami, I come from.
Enuntina wa prescribe solutions.
That is the only way.
Abano pesika.
No,
yes.
Look, let me tell you.
Long term, so you say you bet processing plants.
Of course, and process the cocoa into finished product. And then even if you are export, when you say cocoa, no, or say cocoa bean, no, you cannot store it for a long period of time. So who processing into, let's say, cocoa spread into the cocoa butter and cocoa spread, no, that one you can store it for a long period of time, even 20-30 years. So at the end of the day, no, that puree, cocoa puree, no, is what Ubetimia use it to do samina, to do any other thing that you can do from the value chain of cocoa. And to your best stress, me, I will not go blaming anybody. My concern is that I believe John Dramani Mahama, he is listening to the sentiments and the emotions of the people. And he said, the way I mean him to say, or you're a listening president who want to ameliorate the pain and the suffering of the citizens in India. As a matter of urgency, the way is directing Ministry of Finance. So I've directed Ministry of Finance, they should release 1 billion cedis to go and do this. I've directed Ministry of Finance, they should do 2 billion to this. He should direct Cocoa Board he should direct the Ministry of Finance as a matter of urgency that they should release not anything less than 3 billion Ghana cedis. And not to give no farmer the banks, so that the LC, the licensed buyers, can go and take a loan of about 3%, 2%, and then go and buy off the cocoa. And then they should make sure they reduce the prices so that this problem is that our product is becoming too expensive. It's not based on quality.
Which one?
See the price. We are not being competitive on the international market.
Who is a Randy Kai say we are not competitive on the international market because our price is too high.
They say one a year price in this.
And Amika say the value chain from harvesting, processing, storage, bagging, transport, most of the goods is always free on board FOB.
Yeah.
And to share, there is no insurance, there is no other thing. But I don't know where the cost component is accumulating from.
Okay.
The Amiami can say we should make sure that we recalibrate the system and realign the books. So now they spent a lot of money on cocoa roads.
Okay.
Unim says our cocoa road project Nusu has been a conduit for corruption of Adami for several years now.
Okay.
Yet to me call this car pim from cocoa board in the name say ye kwa construct cocoa road. Cocoa road Nusu they be amuya cocoa. I've never seen any cocoa road that lasted more than 2 years before.
All right.
They be no contractors no more call this car now. Na omwa just shoddy work. Na sika di akane nyane omwa jadi e dey show mu bottom. So what kind of country are we growing? And to go for omo amudia koko mi mamu yako.
All right.
Mo amudia koko no mi mamu yako.
Richard
Mi mamu ajubro. Mumbo mondia say you hold your heart to yourself. And yes ana obunumbe fenti. I was here the last time I said and I been any stream me see koko farmer be oba now ni yiri be 10 enyim at the same time.
All right, Richard Suma of the UP.
Oh, mommy come in cocoa farmer. Cocoa farmer no so or yiri be 20.
And he said, "What do you
yiri be 5? Minimum. Their wives are in multiple folds. I know cocoa farmers. Minu kasa say and yiri be 3 enyim at the same time. And he say want me and talk cocoa now man. I just suicide on committee.
Asam Gesiaba. Richard Suma of the UP, Deputy General Secretary, now what's in Kano. Dinah Allen. And so the Biabegum was so Facebook and so. Or say if we hear the MPPs complaining something about this current government, then we make surprise. So you were in power for 8 good years, and nothing is only debts. Sir, you guys left, and see you now complaining about your government. Anyway, we escape from Pong Abrokwa. Also, look at how he's ranting on top of his voice. This MPP guy, pa. Okay, Stephen Papake. Also, in fact, I'm NDC supporter. I will never vote for MPP in my life. But truth be told, this John Afro, that's why Akwesi took. All right, it also. Abidja Nate Botri. Also, this tells me everything this guy shouting about is a lie. You, Abidja Nate be able to say, hey, MPP and lie. Stephen Papake. I say, oh, Massa. All right. Wafake from New Plan Station. I say, congratulations to Honorable Baba Jamal. Honorable Baba Jamal, please, where is my motorbike? Greetings to Honorable Moses Abo, Stephen Papake. Also, this NDC guy, Ankasa. Okay. Hey. Anyway. Yanko Azel. Do bright. I say, Ofake, please let those who are doing politics of insult should stop. Where you are rich or poor, black or white, nobody is above the law. Please, it's me. Okay, Agbavi Do Bright from someone I'm communicating page and so and share Oyibo Boateng. I say Oyibo Boateng Nebehi member NPP Media Patriots. Monocracy in Ghana politics can't be prevented until our leaders do the needful. Honorable Baba Jama is not the only beneficiary of political inducement. Greetings to Dr. Baumia Kojobamba, National First Vice Chairman, hopeful. Shirley Che Tiwa, MP, Achuma Mwabieja South, Ibo Boatin Nebehini. Okay, where cash. I say, may Almighty Yahweh continue bless Dr. Baumia, the next president, Mahama. The next president, Mahama, is a pain to cocoa farmers. Okay. Yanko interest aseo okay. Okay. I say Ghana in Sem. Ghana and Sem. I say good afternoon, Mr. Dame. Per the Joy News exposed, illegal miners who get their champagne and excavators seized after a 9-month raid have to pay an amount to get it back. The miners who operate on our water bodies pay a price for 9 months. 9 months officers to look the other way. The owner of a concession that does not run without a one-leg sticker and get their miners arrested have to pay an amount for them to be released. All the arrests are performative. It's targeted towards miners who have not paid for protection. The political class is systematically poisoning us. President Mahama should call for the arrest and investigate the Amansia DCE involved. Okay, we free Ghana in some ehonum no deaba. Ofake yakenkan ode no. All right. Yanhwe se WhatsApp no so ebi mudi bie beguma. We ose from Kwame Entry New Apleku, recalling Baba Jama as Ghana's High Commissioner to Nigeria over allegations of vote buying is pretty much like the pot calling the kettle black. There's no politician from the Jubilee House to Parliament House and beyond who had stood for an election in Ghana who had not engaged in incidents of inducement and vote buying. I have said it over and over again that it is time the political parties did away with the vote auctioning and vote buying delegate system in their internal elections. All card-bearing members in good standing should be allowed to vote to make it impossible for any contestant to buy victory. This way, the result can sincerely reflect the majority will of the membership and can therefore be considered an authentic manifestation of democratic will. We every Kwame Entry New Apleku ehonum. We so say free Manaoba Steven at Pantine Village. Also, Mr. Dami, send my greetings to my man, Mr. McJerry, for me. Hey, NDC government, no money for our cocoa farmers, no money to pay our nurses, no money for teachers, but there's huge amount of money for NDC delegates. Yo, my fellow Ghanaian voters, is that you voted for, or is that what you voted for? That's what you mean to say. OSP, please go and sleep and stop that of your jokes by Manaoba 7 Pantine Village. Yo, Monkey Kanko. We say I am Kobna Freedom, also called Billy Who from Anyako. Odame, I salute you and Jerry. Vote buying is common in Africa, so both parties. All right. So both parties. My main kind second one was it. Odame, I salute you and Jerry. Vote buying is common in Africa. It's not new. So far as for Africa is concerned, Baba has done nothing wrong to buy TV for people to vote for him. Okay. I feel na yati na opache na say. Ofake we dey atwe wa ha. The same thing. Ye move ye nko ha. We so free or say oye hwan. Okay, I'm say this is the na ya kenkan. Enti ye nko ye nim. Ye ko straight to Ayawaso East constituency na yanko advert na yanko mbresisi ya to ade kitu ebi ye ba
100.9.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no ho ade no. Hwem so betumi a. Hey, asew. Hey, now beka. Ya John to ma me ensa duku portmanteau. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibia so beri ni waware ne a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Oh, asew. Wo den kan no ntumu ho. Me be mo anu nsu hye kura de aka ho. Wo hwe de wepi ho. O ka se batete e da fom ho. This way chocolate drink.
Crash up a baba worry.
Asew.
Ye fear say this way chocolate drink ya sorry no pa no ne yenom. Ye be chef fridge nom no se snack. Ye nya hoho a no ne de serve wo mo. Ye didi wie ne ye pe bibia bogu ya de so a. This way chocolate drink ne yenom. And this way no ti ano a, he se kire wom, koko wom, brick wom, bibia wom, ade wo hia ne so se.
This way chocolate drink.
De wo hia ani so se.
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye.
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think specialized. Special Ice Natural Mineral Water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
A higher needs 100.9 FM Sunni. MEMAN NTI Jumedi na de sum ya frame OPANIN KWADWO ODAME ADDO. Mitrema mama me papa adakabre from Paul Manso. Ukamuke ubele chuku uzioma. Ye ko ayawasu East constituency. Na no weekend ye twa mi primaries NDC koye ho abasem ma aban no etiso no just we revoke Baba Jamal the appointment as Ghana's High Commissioner to Nigeria. We know NDC as party almost started say a investigation say vote buying a course or honum omuhwehwem so na majority caucus more parliament NDC for parliament more majority led by Honorable Haruna Mahama Yarega say omokra de ankaba no yentwem esan say vote buying ekoso ho Uncle John una waben mu nsem o party
na say she pa de gu akwa wankasa woti a wakan dem pa as a political party dem nko say because yes so corruption ni sa about why to a ye this kasemni
4 minutes
but first and foremost we dey message wa wakan wi Sashi ya would the NDC dia to hoya a party no aform committee say you mo 3 days led by Totobi Kwache
any news of Fuseni
o cha papa your NDC will be a bunu papa o say find them yen sapenye MPP about why 2 year e na say ya presidential we am go to we they were showing money I interview delegates am ka say wa ma me kura mento eti ye pe obi odi politics monetization about politics and there MPP me no be betina kasa bagana for you nim say ye pe party a edi sika ewura politics mu ama Ghana delegate kwa kwato aba o se me hie sika ansama kwa kwato aba na say ya obi kwa kache one of the delegates presidential house kache say no you are 20,000 Ghana cedis a month 16 MPs or more from 2021 or 2021 to 2024. Or to ya MPs 20,000 a month. Obi to make us say me a delegate omuye me meto bus. I'm a delegate. MPP elections.
And see anyway na na say
ye policy kasemoni adia mesre. Say na NDC di akwegu akwen we nya de ye NDC yesu ne ye ban enti utum said you see ya MPP national elections chairman bi national chairman bi edi sika any buses e ma delegate omo to abama no NDC yes so sa de no so wa ba ti bi no wa kan crepa odame o yes in journalism in this country so wa cover NDC primaries no say get this sika kra e ma delegate
mema obi
transport e be ma but say you check motorbike ni you check emu David Ebin Sida Onutina the president of the republic say immediately Orufoku the appointment of the high commissioner to Nigeria Patriotic say enti we there Ghana for omo bwendi sabaso e wa anampa yitu but quickly no man kasa asem we na me ba akwan man ba ehwe
wo 1 minute
Nancy ya just last week and 2 weeks gone by led by Kenebua.
Okay.
And call Eastern Region with Rapra.
Nidinia is
Kenebua.
Kenebua. Okay.
And call Eastern Region. Of one say, say, all those villages. And now, call Nipa Bonifua. Amudie. Ye catch up, say, ye did ye pack quine pa, ye church on quine pa. Honorable Amakofi Bua. Warrior Tasudi, Napropo Yatuo. Say yem fa kwan paso ne fa ntu fo magudie na fa mpuntuo emfa mba mpote no mote no na yen hu say ye tu fo magudie wo krom ha ye so ye hu hospital ye so ye hu light na de ni babone fu bredie omdom say dabida onti Kenebua eko obaye ye ma ye ti na mus wa ya me hu baby ada wa koma onhye o she excavators e bi na evidence mi de chia wo say okoye chamfane we o hyehye no de yen hyepane albomotus.
Okay.
On the ma farmers no. Se na be ya ho be hia dia farming.
Na say excavators so money here.
Onu so ya di ma this is assembly for the municipal assembly for no.
Okay.
Se na be ya ban hyehyɛ na dia to. Ya be fa brakwa so ya di ama municipal for no nom dia twa lolo kwan dia man.
We.
Enti obi ni water. Never, it will never happen under the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources. I can put my head on the table for Honorable Amakofi Bua as the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources. Say who can just bribe? Never.
Okay.
And then me am tell. And then obi okajina radio so ka say MPP lose so yen shimi no. Me say me di me tibe to table so am Honorable Amakofi Bua at any time. Say Namos Ekajisika. And I say obi ewa our concept. And I say what Namos who are Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. Say Okajisika.
Uncle Ben.
And count the 2 grache.
Uncle Ben.
Yo, senior medase. Ode me fa.
Baba Jama.
Me fa 1 minute ntim for na me fa 3 minutes mra Baba Jama so. Na me nua Richard kan bibi fa koko a wo se eni kwase de politics. Ye yi sa de ni free mo a enye ye because
Semod be
ye wura John Dramani Mahama. Kwatre kwaso obema ontema no watie ni din. Abra oba be fa konwa no 2012. Ye mampani Atamils. Na koko no otono 1 bag no na ye 212 Ghana cedis. 2012.
Yeah.
Yewura John Mahama ebe fae no ono nsu fira konwa so no. Na wo de koko no we move from 212 cedis to 475.
Okay.
So the whole of the 4 years ni nyina or to koko mu 263 Ghana cedis. Yewura John Dramani Mahama o. Nacha yewura Akufo-Addo. Nacha yewura Akufo-Addo oba befa koko no abra na yewura John Dramani Mahama etia 475.
Yeah.
And na yewura Akufo-Addo e move from 475 no to 3,100 Ghana cedis. It is already Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo. Ne tenu ana otu koko mu 2,652 Ghana cedis. Sa nipa we mienu. Enso NDC fo nya akukuduro ka say Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo ni tirimu oden onwena kuruafo. Enti akuafo obi a oto mu koko 3,100 Ghana cedis. Enu obi a no oto mu koko 475 Ghana cedis. A enru 500 Ghana cedis no. Why? Ana mujini di asese mudi mutumi ehye nsem. No, but yes, I will distract and you're fine. Obeja ni oye na unya oye panimu misre na sani ama na oye na nye na bia ye hwe ne sa oh
Akeben yegusu tie
enti ye kọ ayawa so se when you there, I am at the front.
Okay.
And the president should stop the hypocrisy.
Oh, okay.
Here we are John Dramani Mahama and the MPs in parliament. They should stop the hypocrisy.
Sir Mahama, they all say code
he
of
is a hypocrite. No,
code of conduct.
Forget about the code of conduct. Here we are John Dramani Mahama. Okay, BB any question. Oh, Chale, I don't like it. I don't like it. Ah,
that's how yes, sir. Then they see that.
Presidential election before 2 years. I'm teaching here. I'm on for 7,000.
It's in your way, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Yanko.
Adame, you try a demo.
Obiancha, I was East him. Obiancha me. One a trim. We.
Until me catch us say, here we are John Dramani Mahama. On any MPs or more parliament, they should stop the hypocrisy. Because we be anyone more can Ghana for you Omudi.
Dabio, President Mama let them Mitchell say.
No, I'm telling you, say. And I'm say, Adami, you wait. Me say, Baba Jama, Abra no Baba contest the elections. One Kasa, election committee in Shisha say, if you are holding a political appointment, you should resign.
Yeah, 50 quoted the buy.
One, it is
not part of this.
Jesus. Masa, one child, me to me, Chammy wants to be a move. Me to me, Chammy wants to be a now. Me to me, Chammy wants to be a move. You are Chammy wants to watch you, Miss Rowe.
What you are trying to tell?
At your own, Ben.
By election,
Uncle Ben, your time now, woman, free. It is wrong. What you are doing is wrong. And trouble the waiter. And trouble the waiter.
And I also say, so you are upon that resigning. It was
the say no one casa. Yes, I know. Kai Ben meant you.
Oh God.
Into one thing I will interject wrongly. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. What you are doing is not right. Yedi keke. Yedi. Uncle Ben meant you.
So we are NDC ni member. Now nam. Owo dodowa owo techimai na odwabo so a okosan light to aba ma NDC area John Dramani Mahama say ubenya yedie enne omo to aba delegate a to aba eyi MP ewo constituency by elections e ba no enipa ba akoko to aba just ni kokromoti no nipa ba akubia nya 30,000 Ghana cedis 30,000 Ghana cedis one vote 30 Ghana cedis. And you see, there were 4 contestants. Where evidence-based presentation, and it's on social media. I have the video here. Please stop it. Why are you making this program nuisance like that? Stop it. You are not doing. Stop it. You are making nuisance too much. It's not right.
Now, be my 30,000.
And I can't say program where you are blowing.
Video no will be. Video no will be. Who will be sir? Nipa no can my own.
Me pacho tie me. Tie masem na make am.
Me go suit you.
NDC ni branch executive for Kotoaba. Waya Wasu East. Nipa ba ku bi anya 30,000 Ghana cedis. 30,000 Ghana cedis no. So who breaking it down ba femo a. Delegate aspirant back watch motorbikes is on record. Motorbike okwada braka ya na akoto motor it ranges from 17,000 to 22,000 Ghana cedis. Enti per the motor na oche no hwe motor na royal motor na omo che royal 18,000 Ghana cedis back. And na ni oje TV no o say Baba Jama Emma TV 32 inches plus 3,000 Ghana cedis 32 inches. Nasco no check here. 3,499. Hey, 3,000.
Because it's 2,000.
3,499 for phone. No not checking Nasco. Oko price na wo. 3,499 plus 3,000. Aye Baba Jama and a chair. And sana omo chair mo 50 kg. Baku bi aye 600 Ghana cedis. O kan ni nyina bom ano baku so asa che butaka ho. Butani ya 70 Ghana cedis.
Ebisu di nkosua ne meko.
Ano kra de no ya just by the way.
Ma rich.
It is a o kan ni nyina bom.
Ma rich Gebi. Ma rich Gebi.
O ma unyansa. O ma
I represent to how. 7,000. Fine. What's 10,000? I'm going to win in an house.
John, ade who person show the about so.
What are you talking about? You to reason.
Uncle John.
Listen here, and you ma beto to dia me baba no ho ade no. Hwem so betumi a. Asew, now beka. Ya John to ma me ensa duku portmanteau. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibia so be renew our renia. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Asew, we den kan no tumu ho. Me be mo anu nsu hye kura de aka ho. Wo hwe de wepi ho. O ka sa batete e da fom ho. This way chocolate drink.
Crash up pay baba wari.
Asew.
Ye fi say this way chocolate drink ya sorry anopa no ne yenom. Ye be chef fridge nom no se snack. Ye nya hoho a no ne de serve wo mo. Ye didi wie ne ye pe bibia bogu ya de so a. This way chocolate drink ne yenom. And this way no ti ano a, he se kire wom, koko wom, brick wom, bibia wom, ade wo hia ne so se.
This way chocolate drink.
De wo hia ani so se.
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye.
Cool fashion trend with a new look.
Aha neat 100.9 FM Suni. Rich Yapon. Rich Yanko.
Mr. Musa politics no enya gide asem. It is based on facts and figures. No, but what and your best Musa. Yes, here Ayawa so easy there. The only solution to that problem is say, banning this delegate system. No, we should ban it completely. We should ban it because you see, a ban is a few group of people hold politicians to ransom. I catch you say one mile she crap na yen two and ban there and mouth. And you see because delegate number no S1 they can do what they are doing with impunity. There be unim say yeah for instance yeah constitution used to be constitution say there are some positions has to be elected. Some positions has to be elected positions. Some positions can be based on what appointment. So you have a hybrid model. Okay. And the other say you can present you will be for Ayabaso Easter. It's not compulsory. It's just a nipa baku aba.
It's a bubakobi.
I'm giving you a classical example.
No, maybe say UP Muba representing.
No. We will not go. We will not go. I don't know the position of the party, but Ubisa Mia, we will not go because the stakes are too high. There is no need to go and waste your money to go and do that. But the only thing I can say is Baba Jama, he got it all wrong. And it's not only him, all of them gave something. And a president who also MP before Mukomu in national presidential primary. They also shared money, they also did all manner of things. But the only difference is that this one was too glaring. The impunity was just too much. And then I also agree with the president say, a public office holder, he need to be punished. He need to draw the line. Actually, say, I'm not preventing you from dashing anything, but when you're a public office holder, when you are dashing, the question will beg for answer and say, where are you getting the money from to do all these things? And to your best,
it's a revoking appointment. No, almost some punishing account.
The revocation of his appointment is more or less like a punishment. But because it is not only him who gave the gift, so you cannot say you are singling out Baba Jama and punishing.
Only a public office holder.
That is why he has revoked his appointment. The appointment revocation, the punishment that he has meted onto him. But going into the future, no, engine to say delegate same way no and bois. And I say, look, there's something we call kakistocracy, but focus on. The here say kakistocracy, no, you practice this way of inducement for vote in the air. Those who are not competent enough. Those who are not good enough, those who are not having the in-depth knowledge, they will use money to buy their way out. And then those who have the knowledge, they will be sidelined. And the best
aha ne yedi jumani na esie John Afu of the NDC, controversial man, Yadawase. Richard Suma of the UP, Deputy General Secretary, Medawase. Benjamin Asare, or ye MPP ni Trouble Youth Organizer for the constituency, Yadawase. Wow, sending message, wow, yet me can be phone lines, John Afu Baye, yet me be phone lines. Alex Enchi Frema is abankro ye do bibias ye from OPANIN KWADWO ODAME ADDO metene me mama papa adakabe from po manso ukamuka ubele chuku uzioma me story so no me jemu ama Ola Koku Michael odi ye kofie e ba behihye so no waje utata e de wakofie makramo bye bye.